Over the years, the Lakers have provided basketball fans with many such moments. Memories of championship victories that kept us on the edge of our seats. And of players who evolved into legends while the world could but...
Don't leave home without it. By Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. By Taco Bell, and only Taco Bell has that Taco Bell taste, so cross the border. By AT&T, the official telecommunications company of the Lakers and the NBA. And by Pacific Bell, working to keep California first.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful basketball night. And it's the Los Angeles Lakers against the Detroit Pistons, coming to you from the Palace in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Hi, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn. Welcome to a new season. In fact, welcome to the 35th season the Lakers have played basketball in the NBA in Los Angeles. It's a monumental year ahead for the Los Angeles Lakers. They got a new coach, Del Harris. They've got a new enthusiasm. They've got a brilliant young rookie. They've picked up a great forward in Sabalas and so on. It's just time to play basketball and to enjoy this marvelous game. And I'm happy to say that to enjoy it with me and you is Stu Lance again. Stu?
It's going to be a great year, I believe, Chick.
I think so. What about these Lakers starters? We've had some changes.
You know, when the preseason started, we thought we knew who was going to be in the starting lineup, but there have been a couple of changes. Let's see who's in the starting lineup. At center, it's going to be Vlade Divac. He was supposed to be starting at the power forward, but he is now starting at the center position. During the preseason, he averaged 10 points, 7 rebounds, shot 65% from the field, and led the club in the field goal percentage category. But it wasn't his numbers offensively that was the difference for the Lakers. It was his play defensively. Vlade was blocking shots, and if he continues to play with that intensity on the defensive end, the Lakers will be in great, great shape. The guy that's starting at the power forward is somewhat of a surprise. George Lynch is getting the start. He averaged 12 points, 6 rebounds in only 25 minutes during the preseason, and his all-around play during that time has earned him the starting spot tonight in the opener against the Pistons. Look for George to have his work cut out for him tonight, as he's probably going to be going up against Grant Hill. Then at the other forward position, the leading scorer for the Lakers during the preseason, the leading rebounder for the Lakers. He averaged 20 points and 8 rebounds in the 8 games. Cedric Sabalas out of the Phoenix Suns. Acquired him in the offseason, and what an acquisition this has been. He is great in the transition game, and he is one of the premier offensive rebounders in the entire league. At point guard, it's going to be Nick Van Exel. He's worked on his game during the preseason and the offseason. His decision-making is lots and lots better. He averaged 14 points and 5 assists during the preseason. But it's his shot selection that has improved. It is his decision on passes that has improved. And if he continues to improve those areas of his game, the point guard position for the Lakers will be in fine, fine hands. And then the biggest surprise of all, Chick, has to be at the shooting guard. Eddie Jones, the rookie out of Temple, gets the starting nod tonight, and what a preseason he has enjoyed. He averaged 14 points, 3 rebounds, again in less than half the game. It's his all-around play that has really thrilled the coaches and the fans. He is very good at taking the ball to the basket. His perimeter game has really been impressive, and his defense and rebounding is really, really something to see.
I'm sure that you've read or heard that James Worthy, the 12-year veteran of the Lakers, one of the superstars in Laker history, is on the injured list. There's a report out of New York tonight that he's going to have a press conference this coming Monday to announce his retirement. The Lakers vehemently deny that report. They have admitted that he has talked to Jerry West about that possibility, but no decision has been made. James will make that decision, and James will let us know when it's time to go. He's been a 12-year veteran that's averaged 17 points and 6 rebounds, and not a more influential guy on Laker history than James Worthy. For Stu, I'm Chick. Stay tuned now for the excitement of Los Angeles Laker basketball with the starting lineups next.
Cal State Fullerton, Cedric Ceballos. At the other forward, in his second season from North Carolina, George Lynch. At center, in his sixth season from Serbia, Vlade Divac. At one of the guards, in his first season from Temple, Eddie Jones. And at the other guard, in his second season from Cincinnati, Nick Van Exel. The Lakers are coached by Del Harris.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jack, queen, king, ace, king, queen, jack.
What do you call this thing?
Laser show.
The Palace in Auburn Hills, Michigan. I know the roof is clean tonight because it's rained all day, but that doesn't deter a crowd of 21,454 moving in here. Their first sellout after they had a long sellout streak broken a year ago. The Detroit Pistons have got a lot of people pulling for them this year, and a lot of people around the world watching the debut tonight of young Grant Hill of Duke, who will start at a forward for the Detroit Pistons, and of Eddie Jones, who will start in the backcourt for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got a laser show going on here that'll last for several minutes, and the Los Angeles Lakers, while this laser show is going on, have retired to their locker room. They'll come out after this show and warm up for a while, as will the Detroit Pistons. Stu, they're going at it.
Well, this is opening night, and opening nights historically throughout the NBA are more and more dramatic, and this one is very, very dramatic with the laser show going on. All the lights are dimmed, and they're about to, I believe, introduce all of the Piston players through a smoke screen or whatever. It's going to be an interesting show.
I'd like to welcome a couple of new TV stations to our network this year. Down in San Diego, your country, Stu, KTTY-TV 69. Welcome, guys and gals, and we hope all you people in the San Diego area appreciate KTTY-TV 69 and their effort to bring you the Lakers on the season. And also, let's go up to Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu TV 23, and all of you fans up that way, get away from those tables for a minute and watch NBA basketball featuring the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers with a lot of expectation this year, the Pistons with a lot of expectation this year, and 25 other teams, Stu, on this night with a lot of expectation.
Well, opening night, every team in the NBA thinks they can win the NBA championship, but unfortunately, only one team will be able to say that in June.
Well, the Houston Rockets said it last June, and they're virtually the same team, and the question is, can they survive in the West, or can they dominate the West again? I don't think that any team will really make a statement as to who's going to win the title, Stu, until we have played a month or so and see what injuries there are. The coach in his second full season, Don Chaney. This is 9th year in the league. They're going to introduce the whole group. Don is a great guy, he and his wife, Jackie. There's K.C. Jones back in the coaching department. Last team that he coached was Seattle Supersonics.
Well, individually, they're bringing them out. They already brought out the mascot chick, and you know what his name is?
What?
Sir Slamalot.
Sir Slamalot. That's okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
A little bit of Shakespeare there, you know?
Using a lot of smoke screen to get these guys in here. And I want to tell you, there's a lot of smoke around. First man introduced to come out is Oliver Miller. I don't know if they introduced him, but he came out anyway. Maybe he wanted to get out of the smoke. Third year out of Arkansas. Now we got big Raphael Addison, University of Syracuse, 6'8". Here's Mark Macon of Temple, 6'5", 200 pounds, fourth year. That means he did not play at Temple with the Lakers' brilliant rookie Jones. Eric Lechner, I should say, University of Wyoming. This is his fifth year in the league, his first with this team. Came in with Utah, then Sacramento, Charlotte, last year Philadelphia.
I thought he was going to have a good career at Utah, too.
I did, too. I really thought he was good. Coming out of the smoke is Johnny Dawkins. Little Johnny out of Duke, #1 pick of San Antonio back in '86. But he's been around a while. In the last 5 years, he was with Dawkins. Or rather, with Philadelphia. Johnny Dawkins. Here comes a big kid out that's not ready to play yet. He was out of shape when he came to camp. Raphael Addison. Oh, no, that's not Addison. That's William Curley of Boston College, a rookie, 6'9", 224. Number 20 making his appearance is Allen Houston, University of Tennessee, a second-year man.
One of their 2 first-round picks last season.
Now we're going to get the starters. First man out is Hill, Grant Hill, Duke, 6'8", 225, 22 years of age. His father, a great NFL star. This kid was the third player picked in the draft. His dad's name was Calvin. 2 NCAA titles at Duke. He's a real leader. They must have him way out in the parking lot. Here comes Terry Mills of Michigan, 6'9", 280.
They don't know that they get a 2-minute warm-up. He thought he'd run them in from the street.
Now coming out is Mark West. Remember him with Phoenix, don't you? Old Dominion, 6'10", 247. It's his 4th year. Or it's his 12th year, rather. His first with this club. This is Lindsey Hunter, Jackson State, second year out of Jackson State. Very good player. The building is dark. We're working in the dark here. And I guess it's fun. Here's the great one, Joe Dumars. In addition to averaging 20 points a game last year, career average is 17. He's been on the all-defensive team 4 different years since he came into the league 10 years ago. Okay, the crowd has been standing, yelling, screaming, stomping, clapping. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 35th anniversary of Laker NBA basketball. Back with the starting lineups in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network. We come back to the headshots of the Lakers. Is that it? Well, the lights are on again in the Palace at Auburn Hills, Michigan. Inside, 21,000 looking on and awaiting the start of the new season, as they call it. And the Palace is a magnificent building. It's been in use 7 years. Doesn't seem it's possible that it's been here that long. It's a magnificent structure. The Detroit team We didn't get a chance to talk about some of the people that are so doggone good. Joe Dumars, Stu.
Well, when you talk about good, you talk about Joe Dumars. I mean, a dream team member. He's the Pistons' 5th all-time leading scorer coming to this game with 11,865 points. He is just a remarkable player on both ends of the floor. He can actually play both guard positions and does. So they have the ball in the right hands when they have it in the hands of Mr. Joe Dumars. But the guy that they've been talking about all preseason is none other than their prize rookie, Grant Hill. Led Duke in scoring, assists, and steals last season. I mean, that's getting the job done. And during the preseason, he was good for the Pistons as well. He was 2nd in scoring, averaged 17 points. And by the way, he averaged 17 points last year with Duke. So the hopes are high for this young man. I just hope their expectations don't get so far out there that he even can't live up to them.
Well, I'm an Eddie Jones fan. I'm not saying that Eddie Jones is better than Hill, and I'm not saying Hill's better than Eddie Jones yet. But I'll tell you one thing, the Lakers got a plum when Jerry West and the Lakers staff, Mitch Kupchak, selected Eddie Jones. His number 10 player in the draft, Atlantic 10 player of the year last year. As a senior last year, he averaged 19 points and 7 rebounds, Stu, and he's been a stellar performance in the preseason, reaching a 30-game point.
Well, I think the thing that has really separated Eddie from, say, Anthony Peeler in the bid for the starting position is Eddie's all-around game. He can also post you up with his 6'6" frame, and that's something the Lakers haven't had in the backcourt since one Irvin Magic Johnson.
A lot of interesting matchups in the starting lineup tonight. Who's going to guard who, and can they do it? Let's move over to meet the officials that'll work the first game this year. All right, Dick Bavetta, the senior of the group. Terry Durham and young Kenny Maurer, 3 very good officials. And I'm reminded of Earl Strom as I introduce those guys. Earl died, as you well know, but he was a wonderful referee, and Jack Madden had to retire this year with a leg injury. Mills and Hill at the forwards for Detroit. Mark West in the middle. Joey Dumars, he went to McNeese State at one guard, and Lindsey Hunter of Jackson State at the other guard.
You know, as good as they're...
The Lakers have Lynch and Sabalas at the forwards, Lottie in the middle, Van Exel and Jones, and a deafening roar from the crowd.
Well, opening night, the Lakers are celebrating their 35th season in Los Angeles. 30 times in 35 seasons, the Lakers have opened on the road. So they are quite accustomed to being out to start the season.
Well, the Lakers are going to play 10 of their first 14 games on the road this year, and that means a big job for Del Harris, their white-haired coach. Wonderful coach, 332 career victories, 10th season as an NBA head coach. In fact, in '91, he coached his team here in this building. That was the Milwaukee Bucks opening night. He had Milwaukee in here and beat the Detroit Pistons in '91. He is assisted by, as I said earlier, Billy Burkett, Larry Drew, Michael Cooper, and Kurt Rambis. The trainers, Gary Vitti.
You know, I was going to say, Chick, as good a starting lineup as the Pistons have, again, it's all going to depend on what their bench does during the course of not only this game, but the entire season.
Well, don't you think that's true of the Lakers, too?
Oh, that's true of every team, but they've been hyping their starting lineup so much that that's the thing that's been going.
All right, that's something. The coach, Del Harris, just came down to Stu and myself here in the front row and gave us a thumbs-up sign. That's pretty nice.
He's raring to go. He's all fired up.
He's nervous.
So are you.
Sure I am.
After all these years.
If I wasn't,
right,
I'd be ashamed of myself. All right, here we go. Lottie against Mark West. It's up, and on the simulcast, it goes in the back court where it's controlled by Hunter. Hunter in the front court. Hunter dribbling the ball. The three-point line meets him, and of course, that's 22 feet distance from all places on the floor this year. Inside Dumars looking. Pass goes in low to Mills. Mills 6'8", out in front to Dumars. Now still in three-point country. It goes over to Hunter. His shot no good. The rebound is up. Hill's got the rebound. Makes a great pass to the free throw line, and Mills missed the shot. Hill gets his second rebound. 10-footer no good. If he'd have made that, they'd torn the roof off the building. The rebound is off and is taken by Jones to Lynch. Lynch in deep. Stop. 15-footer. 2-0 Los Angeles. it. That's nice advancement of the ball.
Right. There you see what the Lakers want to do this year. They want to push it up and get quick opportunity shots if necessary.
Hunter with the ball. Hunter gives the ball to Dumars. Here's a whistle on the foul. Or illegal pick on Mark West, setting a pick back under the basket.
Well, the guy that they're going to be really looking to go to is still Joe Dumars. As much hype as everybody else may get, he's still going to be the backbone of this team.
Van Exel reaches the front court. Nick Van Exel dribbling the ball. Averaged 5 assists last year. Here's the ball to Jones. Bounced beautifully to Vlade. Great pass. Vlade's reverse layup, and it's 4-0. What a nice bounce pass from Jones, a rookie. And it's 4-0. And here we go the other way. Driving in the northern goal to our left, Hunter. Gives out in front to Hill. Change direction. Loses his man. Gives the ball to West. He misses the shot, but there's a foul on the play. The foul will probably be on Jones. Let's wait and see. Nope, they call it on Lynch, who played against Hill many times in college.
Well, there's what Hill does best. His first step is really a great one. You've got to offer him the perimeter shot, make him show that he can knock down the perimeter game, because if he gets around the basket, he's going to create a lot of problems defensively.
In the preseason, West was a 72% free thrower. Last year, he was a 50% free thrower, and his career is 58%. Detroit scores its first point of the new season.
And it's scored by a newcomer, Mark West.
The big fella stands on at 6'10", 247. He's 34 years old. Both free throws, a shot, one is good, one's no good. The rebound is off to Vlade. Vlade to Van Exel. Van Exel in the front court. The first assist for the Lakers went to Jones. Van Exel down the middle. Van Exel all the way. Spin it up and in. Nice penetration. Beautiful.
Well, that's something Nick has really worked a lot on, decisions, and that was a good decision.
6-1 is the score. Hunter comes to the front court. His first name is Lindsay out of Jackson State. Vlade out in front. Bounce pass in low at the baseline to Joe Dumars. Great clutch player. He stops. His shot is knocked out of bounds by Jones. A beautiful defensive play. Oh, what a play.
Joe Dumars stopped, pulled up for a three-pointer, and never got the ball basically out of his hands. Eddie Jones sent it into the first row.
Eddie's a very good player like Hill. Some great rookies in the league this year. We need a mop on the far side, says Dick Bavetta, and Jones looking on. A kid that doesn't even know how good he is. His mom's coming out to L.A. to see him play in his opener. I wouldn't doubt if she comes down from Philly to New York to see him play next Tuesday. More about those things later on. I'm Chick Hearn with Stu Lantz. And here is the ball coming in. Hill brings it cross court to Hunter. Baseline is Dumars. He's got it. Fires a three. On the way, no. Rebound is off. Jones has got another rebound, his second. Jones in the front court. Jones a block shot, an assist, and 2 rebounds. Vlade's 20-footer at the base, no good. Rebound Hill, his 3rd rebound. Comes out of the back court. Dribble drive. Looks like a point guard. He stops outside. Dribbled in low, stops, brings it out to Hunter. They swing it over to Dumars. 3-point country. In low to Mills. Right-hand jumper over Vlade. Good. Little hook shot.
Well, they have a size advantage at the power forward right now with Terry Mills, so if they go inside, it'll create a problem.
6-3, the Lakers lead it, and the ball over to Jones at the baseline. He takes it in low to Vlade. Vlade out in front to Van Exel. In low again to Vlade. Swing left, shoot right. 8-foot jumper won't go down. The rebound is off to Hill. His 4th of the game. Falling down to Sabalas. Hill in the front court, 5-on-4. Hill blew the key, comes underneath, throws it up and in. No, it wouldn't go in for him. He got a tough break on the roll. Rebound is to Lynch, to midcourt to Jones. Jones in low, underneath, spin it up. No, but he'll shoot 2. The foul is on Mills.
Well, Grant Hill missed that shot on the other end, Chick, because Vlade again challenged defensively, did not just stop, and that enabled the Lakers to get it out in transition. And Eddie Jones, with a little scoop shot, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
One of the referees has been summoned to the other end of the floor. Apparently, there's something causing some slipping down there. There's ice under this floor. I hope it's not sweating. If it sweats, you might not get the whole game in. The free throw by Jones is good. And Jones has been spectacular here. He and Hill both in the first couple of minutes.
Well, right away on this free throw, the Lakers should have put Vlade down unless they're going to press, because he's going to be guarding Grant Hill real quick.
Free throw is in, both made by Jones, and it's now 8-3. Jones last year in college averaged 66% of his free throws, averaging 19 points a game. Hunter with the ball. The Lakers in front 8-3 here in the opening minutes of the season. Dribble drive, Dumars pivot, and he's fouled by Jones. Jones gets the foul. Dumars is a great challenge for a veteran player defensively, let alone a rookie.
That's why I mentioned at the very top that it's going to be a tough night for Eddie. He's very talented, but going up against one of the league's very, very best in Joe Dumars.
Hunter's got the ball. Hunter dribble in deep, comes underneath, blocked. It's blocked by Eddie Jones, his second block. It's 3-on-2. Van Exel all the way under, spins it in. He's fouled by Hill. Great play, and Eddie Jones is spectacular.
That's how it all starts. It all starts with defense, and Eddie Jones makes the defensive play, and then Nick Van Exel gets the layup and the foul. He's got a possible three-point play as the Lakers have a 10-3 lead on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Is Jones good?
Basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Toyota and their quality line of cars and trucks. And by McDonald's of Southern California, where you can score a $2.99 extra value meal.
They have called all the players at the respective ends of the floor over to wipe their feet on a dry mat. Apparently the floor is sweating some.
Well, the Lakers are really knocking the bottom out. 4 out of 6 from the field, while the Pistons struggling 1 for 8.
Van Exel's free throw is good. Van Exel's got 5 points, more than anyone else in the game, and the Lakers have the lead of 11-3. The Lakers' first 3 minutes of the 94-95 season have been spectacular, a lot of it due to the rookie, Jones. Now the ball to Hunter. Hunter looks inside to Hill. 2 men go down out in front. They ran into each other, Sabalas and Mills. No whistle. Good refereeing. Good refereeing. Hunter dribble drive. Hunter down the middle. Throws it up. No. Rebound Sabalas. Cedric. Dominguez High is where he went to school in Southern California. Van Exel, screen by Vlade. Don't get a blocking foul, Vlade. Vlade fumbles the inbound pass. It was not a good pass from Van Exel. Hill changes direction, comes underneath, shot blocked, knocked over to the sideline. You know who made that block under there? Here's a pass over the baseline to Hill. 20-footer will be short. Rebound of Vlade. They're running them. Here they come. 3-on-2 again. Van Exel in the middle. Pass to Lynch. Lynch underneath. Blows the layup. Boy, that was a nice play till the final whistle. Here's the ball to Hill. He drives underneath. No whistle. Vlade went down. So did Hill.
You can see right away what Grant Hill wants to do, and as a defender, you have to make him do something else. He is not comfortable shooting the perimeter shot. I would give him nothing but perimeter shots.
11-5 is the score. Van Exel with the ball. The Lakers have the lead. We're on our simulcast from Detroit. Lynch brings to Jones. Jones holds it up. Jones dribbling out of front, guarded by Dumars. He's been on the all-defensive first team in the league 4 years. Here's the ball in low, underneath, jump shot, a bank, no good. Put up by Sabalas. The rebound is off to West, his former teammate at Phoenix. Now to Mills. Mills, a three-pointer on the way. Good.
He's got three-point range, although everybody in the NBA now should have three-point range.
He made 6 out of 20 in the preseason. Vlade dribble drive. Vlade underneath, blows the layup. The Lakers have missed 2 layups in a row. Pass, intercepted, knocked on the floor. Free ball. Dumars has got it after Van Exel save. Here's Hunter holding it against the far eastern side. And lob underneath the Hill. He's there.
That was just no communication by the Lakers.
The Lakers' 11-3 lead is 11-10.
You have to talk defensively, and they didn't communicate that time.
Dribble drive, Van Exel. All the way, Van Exel. Throw it up, no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot on Hunter's foul.
Lindsey Hunter having a lot of difficulty keeping Nick Van Exel out of the paint. Off the dribble, Nick is breaking him down quite a bit. Reaches in, gets fouled. Nick to the line to shoot 2.
Van Exel last year in 81 games averaged 13 points, 5 assists, 78% free throwing, which is very good. The free throw gives him 3 made without a miss tonight. 12-10 Los Angeles. Van Exel once more. Little left-hander from the University of Cincinnati. Only his second year.
Boy, the Lakers with Jones and Van Exel, they got star backcourt quality for years, Stu.
Yeah, they've got such a young ball club. Only 3 players older than 26.
13-10 is the score. Hunter reaches the front court. Hunter comes to the three-point line, then gives up to Dumars. Dumars getting the feel of his new teammates. They've got only 5 players on the squad that were with them last year. Oh, nice move. Mills around Vlade. Put it up, blow it. Rebound is off, knocked out of bounds by West. So they have missed a layup, and the Lakers have missed 2 layups.
Terry Mills put the old ball fake on Vlade. Vlade was going east, and Mills going west.
Here comes Van Exel, giving Hunter a foot race. Van Exel's tough. Brings the ball out to Jones. Jones in three-point country. Van Exel in low to Lynch. Guarded by a bigger man, Mills. Lynch turned. Hang. 10-footer. Air ball. Taken out of the air by West. Hunter's got the ball going the other way. Hunter stops for the 20-foot two-pointer. No good. Rebound is off. Oh, Hill is marvelous. To Dumars. Back to Hill. He is really some player. Mills, that three-pointer again. That's short unless it bounces in. And it did. Mills bounces it in.
Well, he's already shown the players that he's got three-point range. They knew that coming into the game. You've got to go out and play.
The Lakers have been outscored 10-2 in this run, and we're tied at 13. Vlade travels with the ball. The last three-pointer by Mills was very fortunate, but he says, I'll take it, and any player in the league would too. Got a high, lucky bounce.
Every player in the league has had something like that happen to him.
That's right. 5.5 minutes to play in the first 12. Hunter with the ball. They could get their lead for the first time. Mills brings the ball over to Hill. Hill gets a screen by Mills, comes around it down the middle. Where's Vlade?
Well, again, there's no communication defensively. You're playing against a player that wants to do nothing but attack the rim. You got to be able to defend that.
5 rebounds and 6 points for Hill. He's brilliant. Ball in low to Sabalas. Turn, brings it back out in front of Van Exel. 123 three-pointers last year to Sabalas. One bounce dribble, 19-foot jumper is good. Sabalas, he goes on his wallet. Mid-court pass, comes to Dumars. He tries another 3. He didn't get it. 3 Lakers battle for the rebound, and it's saved by Sabalas.
Well, you like to see 3 battling versus 0.
15-15 is the score. And with the ball, we got Van Exel. Van Exel, three-pointer, straight away, on the way, good. This is a nice ball game to watch. Hope you're enjoying it on radio and or television.
But can the level of play stay this high?
18-15. Hunter with the ball. Both clubs coming off of disappointing seasons. Hunter dribble drive. Hunter all the way. Throws it up. Who are they going to call it? Basket count. They did not get Vlade. They got Lynch. And Lynch comes up with his second foul.
Well, we have to keep reiterating it because it's important. The fact is, defensively, you have to communicate verbally. And it seems like on that particular play, the Lakers didn't talk, and Nick Van Exel got shut off.
Okay, at the line, trying to tie it at 18. We've got Lindsey Hunter, 10th player picked in the draft last year. Free throws no good. The rebound is off. Sabalas wants it. Sabalas gets it away from West. Bigger man. Sabalas gives the ball to Van Exel. Sabalas in the ball game so far. 1 basket and 2 shots. Timeout is taken by the Lakers, Stu.
Well, the Lakers take the timeout. They're up by 1. It's 18-17. 4:17 to play in the first. The Lakers Basketball Network.
Under logo is a Rally's hamburger.
Jones has been doing marvelous.
Jones and Van Exel.
Van Exel too. Van Exel.
The road trip continues tomorrow night in Milwaukee, Tuesday night in New York, and Wednesday in Minnesota. And the first 5,000 fans who attend next Friday's home opener against Denver at the Forum will receive a free media guide, compliments of Toyota. Tickets are on sale now at the Great Western Forum box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. For 94-95 season seat information, call weekdays at 1-800-LAKERS-LA. Nick Van Exel is doing a good job. He and Jones kind of carrying the load, Stu.
Well, yeah, carrying the load. Between the two of them, they have 10 of the Lakers' 18 points. Nick is 3 for 3 from the field for 10 points. And Eddie Jones has 2 blocked shots to go with 3 rebounds.
I talked to the referees, and they tell me that they don't think the floor is sweating. They think it's residue coming from that silly show they call a laser show. Laser shows are great, but not over a basketball floor you're going to play on 10 minutes later. All right, here's the ball to Van Exel, 20-foot jumper on the way. It's a three-pointer. I thought he was on the line, but he wasn't. He's got 11 points here in the first quarter. He's hit back-to-back threes, and the Lakers lead by 4. Lakers' biggest lead was 8 at 11-3. Hunter takes it into Mills against Vlade. They'd like to get Vlade in foul trouble. Backing in, bumping, stop. Vlade blocks it. Great block by Vlade. The ball comes off to Sabalas. Sabalas front court. Sabalas holds it up. Now I thought he was going to stop the dribble. Didn't. Gives the Vlade underneath. Put it up and blow the layup. No reason to miss the shot. I know it was foul, Stu, but he still did not extend his right arm.
But that's where a drill called contact concentration comes into play. You get the contact, but you have to continue to concentrate on completing the play. Sabalas makes a good play here, draws the second defender, spots Vlade. Vlade goes to the basket, gets fouled, doesn't concentrate, misses it, but he makes the first of 2 free throws.
And the Lakers have made all 6 they've tried. Now, here's an important substitution. Sedale Treat replaces Nick Van Exel. And also coming in is Raphael Addison, 3 years of NBA experience, Phoenix and New Jersey. First year here. Also in the game with Lynch out is Eldon Campbell playing forward for the Lakers. Vlade makes both free throws. The Lakers have made 7 out of 7 at the free throw line. Did he miss the first one?
No, he made them both.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Okay, make those numbers a little larger, please. All right, here's the ball in the front court. Handling the ball and taking it in low now is number 7, Addison. Here's the ball thrown away and out of bounds, but deflected by the Lakers.
Well, you teach guards that move all the time, and even the big guys have to learn it. When you beat your man defensively, you have to shorten your dribble or cross it over.
9 on the 24. Jump shot outside, put in again by Mills. He's gone crazy. He's not that kind of a perimeter shooter. He's good, but this is ridiculous. He's got 10 points, making 4 out of 5 outside shots. All right, here's the ball going over to Jones. Jones holding it up, takes it to Dumars. In low, Campbell makes a good pivot and blows the layup. Rebound is up. And they come down the floor with Mills handling. Might be a steal here. They do steal, but a foul. Sabalas gets the foul. He couldn't reach across the man's body without fouling him, Stu.
Well, the Lakers have missed a few opportunities in close already, and the Pistons are making them pay here. Terry Mills, after the miss, gets fouled by Cedric Sabalas. Ball out of bounds to the Pistons.
4th team foul on the Lakers. 3 minutes to play in a period. Dribble drive Hunter underneath. Hunter puts it up. No. Rebounds off. Free ball. Fought for. Drop. Picked up by Hunter. 8-footer on the way again. Lakers had possession at one stage there in the rebound battle. And it's now 23-21 the Lakers. Treat with the ball. Treat against Hunter. Out in front of Vlade. Takes the ball over to Jones. Jones to the dribble on Dumars. One of the great defenders in the history of backcourt play. To Campbell at the base. 16-footer. Not close. The rebound is to Mills. Mills pulls it down the midcourt to Hunter. Hunter comes down like a blur. Then the pass off. Traveling, they call.
Eddie Jones made that happen.
He sure did make it happen. I was afraid they were going to call block on him.
Well, he's fake like he was going to go for the pass, but then he stayed in the lane, and Hunter tried to make the pass off the dribble, and he's called for traveling.
Yeah. They've taken Grant Hill out of the ball game. The pace has been furious, folks, furious. Here's the ball, bounce to Campbell at the top of the key. The Lakers are wearing black tennis shoes this year, and there's an offensive foul on Campbell. You could call that with Braille. The Lakers are wearing black shoes. If we get a shot, we'll show you on TV. This is a new fad for the Los Angeles Lakers. The players wanted it, and management acceded. All right, here we go with the ball in the front court. Hunter dribbling at the 3-point line. Brings the ball out in front of Mills. He's hit everything he shot from outside, including. What the heck is going on? Mills last year a 48% shooter, career 48%, and he is red hot tonight. He's got 12 points. And here's the ball, Vlade underneath. Throws in a nice, soft, left-handed bank shot. Very nice play by Vlade.
Well, good court recognition by Vlade. They double-teamed Sedale, and he left him open. He attacked the basket.
Who's guarding Mills? Nobody.
Nobody.
I know, yes, I know that. But who's supposed to be guarding him? Vlade now is, at least. Out above the three-point line, Mills. Baseline to Dumars. Slipping and falling hard, and he might be hurt. Jones is on the deck, getting up slowly. Jump shot put up and in. Who made that shot?
Joe Dumars.
All right, it's now 25-25. The floor is slippery, and Jones is grimacing. Here's a jump shot by Vlade from 18 feet. No good. The rebound is off. Jones down again, trying to save the ball to the baseline. Oh, this youngster, do I like his desire? And he's telling the people, hey, at the other end, it's so slippery you can't stand up. And it's all, the referees think it's from the laser show, not a sweat thing that you sometimes have in a basketball floor is over the ice. Into the ball game, Oliver Miller, 6'9", 280.
Well, that position on the floor is obviously very, very slippery, whether it's from the laser show or
whatever
the ice that's under the floor. Regardless of what's causing it,
still
it's there.
Still hurts. All right, Macon with the ball. Gives out in front to Dumars. Tony Smith guarding him now. He's from Marquette in Milwaukee, where we'll go tonight after the game. Dribble drive. Dumars gives it out to Mills. Can he make another one?
No.
I don't think so. 20-foot jumper. It didn't go in, but the rebound underneath. Traveling or a foul? They call a foul. The foul is on Smith. And that'll send Oliver Miller to the line.
Well, good offensive rebound by Oliver Miller. Somebody has to put a body on the big guy. The big guy comes in, gets an offensive rebound, gets fouled. Since it's a penalty situation, Oliver will shoot 2 on the foul by Tony Smith.
This is Miller's third year. Phoenix gave up on him. They gave up on both West and him. The free throw by Miller is good. Last year he shot 64, or his career is 64%.
But after the Lakers jumped out to that quick lead,
11-3.
Pistons have now caught and passed.
Free throw is no good. The rebound is off, hit by Campbell, controlled by the Lakers. And here comes Sedale Threet, playing the point now. Sedale against Macon. Sedale yo-yoing up and down. Ball over to Tony Smith. Dribble drive on Dumars. Dumars is tough to shake. Now out in front to Threet. Threet to Smith. They swing it over to Sabalas. Sabalas was 7 on the clock to Campbell. Now to Vlade, down the middle. Hook shot coming up. And a nice play. He made Miller look like he'd never seen a pro game before. Wow.
I don't know what Miller was doing on that
I
play.
don't either. 27-26. Now the Lakers now up by 1. Ball to Dumars. Dumars holds it up. And a whistle and a foul. Fouls on Tony Smith again. 2 quick fouls for Tony. And this is a bad guy to foul. If he fouled Dumars, he didn't. He fouled Mills. Well, Mills as a free thrower, he showed us how good he is as an outside shooter tonight. He's a 78% career free thrower. That's good. Big kid. A year ago he was at 80%.
Terry Mills is, as I mentioned, he's a very underrated player in the NBA. He's a very hard worker, and the guy can score.
Well, he's always improved since he got into the league, Stu.
And that comes from working hard. He averaged about 6 points his first year, then 9, then 15, and last season he averaged 17.
But let's underline some of that. He had more
Playing
minutes
time.
each of those years, too. You can't
Playing
score
time.
if you're on the bench. Okay, they're mopping up the floor again. I'm worried about this floor.
Yeah, but you know what about playing time? You have to earn playing time. So obviously his play improved every year. That got him the playing time.
Mills' free throws are both good, and the Lakers trail by 1. We've got 25 seconds left in the quarter. Vlade's got it. Give to Tony Smith. Smith down the middle, gives under to Campbell, and he tries to slam dunk, and he's fouled hard enough that he can't do it, and Campbell will go to the line and shoot 2. A very good foul by Raphael Addison.
That's the idea of what you're supposed to do to a press. Attack it. You get numbers. Eldon Campbell goes up for the dunk, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for his first attempts of the season.
69% last year. Career is 65%. Nice shot. Good release. Good form. That ties it up. We've got 19, let's call it 20 seconds, 19.9.
Well, with less than 24 seconds left in the quarter, you know that the Pistons are going to try to work for the last, or you think they're going to try to work for the last shot. This is a good time for defensively to run some kind of a trap at them to get them out of their offense.
Free throw no good. The rebound is off. We're tied. And with the ball now, it's Dumars. Dumars coming out of the backcourt on the simulcast. He's across the white 10-second line. He's guarded by Sabalas. Dumars is a strong kid, and a foul on Sabalas. Wow. That was ticky-tack, but under the new rules, you cannot hand check.
Well, you're not going to hand check Joe Dumars either because of the fact he is a star in this league. If they're going to let any kind of hand checking go, I don't think they'll let it go against Joe.
Career 85% free thrower last year. 84% 44%. Best game he ever had was 45 points. The free throw on the way good. Detroit leads by 1. The Lakers got plenty of time to get down the floor now if he makes it. 4-time, as we said, All-Star. 1989 NBA Finals MVP. That's the year they beat the Lakers. And both Magic and Byron were hurt. All right, here comes Street. Lakers down. Uh-oh, there's a hand-checking foul called against Macon. So a chance for Sedale, one of the Lakers' very best free throwers, to tie it up.
Chick, with the rules being interpreted the way they are now, when you have a guard especially coming at you full speed with the basketball, you're not going to be able to defend him if you can't put your hands on him. It's just almost an impossibility.
Like somebody wrote the other day, if Michael Jordan was in the league this year, he'd average 120.
No, I don't think he'd average that many.
110.
Maybe 90, but not 120.
But really, a guy like that, you got a hand check.
You got a hand check most of these guys.
I'll say. Sedale makes 1. Sedale makes 2. We're tied. 4.5 seconds left. The inbound pass now gets to Miller. Miller's three-pointer rejected by Campbell. Picked by Vlade. He throws it from midcourt. It didn't go in. And the first quarter, a very interesting, thrilling first quarter for the 21,000 fans here. And we hope you too on the Lakers Basketball Network. I hope your head was in it.
Tonight's contestants are Nelly and Nader of Barrios. Are you ready? Set, go.
The floor has been wet all day. From the girls' game here like 4 o'clock, and all the girls are falling down all day long.
Well, what are they saying it is?
So it wasn't
Has nothing to do with the, had nothing to do with that.
The ice underneath here has been wet all day.
So it's sweating.
It's just sweating, exactly.
The Detroit Pistons and Exel would like to welcome Andrea Hernandez, tonight's honorary ball person.
Well, in the first quarter, the Lakers made 9 out of 19 shots, 47%. The Pistons 11 out of 28, 39% from the free throw line. The Lakers made 10 out of 11. The Pistons 6 out of 9. The Lakers were out-rebounded 15-12, and both teams had 3 turnovers.
And the score 30-30, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Pistons. Now, Vlade Divac is on the bench. Campbell goes to center. Let me tell you this. Vlade and Van Exel had 21 of the Lakers' 30 points. But our ace cameraman that we bring from Los Angeles, Victor Smith, came over at 4 o'clock today to watch a girls' game. And the floor was slippery then. And that was before the laser show. So it's got to be sweating. It can't be laser blamed. All right, Threet with the ball. Threet dribbling the ball. Threet brings it out in front to Lynch. Johnny Dawkins is guarding Threet now. Lynch back in the game. He's got 2 fouls. In low to Campbell. Turn, shoot, 8-footer. Didn't draw iron. Bounces off the glass and it comes to Mills. Mills to Johnny Dawkins. He was a great player at Duke. Then he had a very serious leg injury. Dawkins in the front court, a #1 pick back in '86. 10th player picked in the draft by San Antonio. Over to Mills, another 20-footer, no good this time. Rebound is off, and it's put up short. The rebound was put up by Addison. The rebound is off, and Campbell blocks the shot. Beautiful play by Campbell. 2 blocks for him in a brief stint. Threet holds it up. Baseline to Tony Smith. The Lakers now have mostly reserves on the floor. Jump shot by Lynch from 20 is good, and the Lakers have the lead.
That's an area that George Lynch has worked on his game. During the offseason, he worked on the perimeter shot.
He's very confident of that shot now. Johnny Dawkins with it is a little left-hander. Dawkins yo-yoing up and down, looks into Miller. Now Dawkins bounced the ball in low. Campbell tried to knock it away, didn't knock it away. Lucky he didn't get a foul on the hip.
Well, one thing about defense and team defense, you cannot get help from your teammates if you allow your player to shoot jump shots. So you have to challenge some of these players on the jump shot.
12 and the 24. The players are having trouble standing up. Lynch just slipped and went down to one-hand stand. Here's Macon driving the base, and what do we got? 3 seconds? Yep.
Illegal defense.
Illegal defense. Illegal defense against the Lakers.
They caught the Dale. Well, with the
back in the game, Jones for the Lakers.
With the rules the way they are, you're going to see a lot of teams now isolate.
Dawkins looked like he did the bunny hop in the peat patch, but they didn't call it. Pass under to Miller. He's alone under there and scored. And it's now 32-32. Sadale with the ball. Gives it off to Tony Smith. Out in front to Lynch. They swing it over. And a jump shot by Jones on the way. No good. The rebound is out. It's grabbed by Miller. Long pass down the floor. Deflected, but it goes anyway to Macon. Makes a beautiful pass under to Addison, who scored. Macon made a great pass. He's out of Temple. His second year with this club is 4th in the league. And the Lakers trail it by a basket. 3 with it out in front to Campbell. Campbell holds it up. I got to get Campbell throws a high pass, too high. I don't know. Maybe it should have been caught. Maybe not.
Well, it wasn't for Tony Smith. The pass was intended for George Lynch, and Tony reached up and deflected the ball.
34-32. The Lakers are behind, and Dawkins with the ball. Boy, I can't get used to those black shoes the Lakers are wearing. Dawkins dribble drive. Nobody got it. Oh, he didn't continue to go under. Bound pass underneath, knocked away and out of bounds off the hands of Mills. I couldn't believe Dawkins didn't go in.
That was a very poor decision by your point guard. You get the court spread, you get into the paint, nobody in front of you, he passes the ball back.
Oh, he's got to go in there. This is his first year with this club, though. Let's let that be an excuse. 34-32, the Los Angeles Lakers, but that was a play which you learned in grade school.
That's right.
Here's a hand check on Dawkins. That was easy to call. Coming in the game, Nick Van Exel with his shirt tail out. You got to have that shirt tail in. Threet comes out. Van Exel had a fine first quarter, 13 points and 1 assist. Jones above us has it. EJ we call him, or Eddie if you like. Smith with the ball out above the 3-point line. Van Exel's the point guard. Smith's the off guard. Now here's Van Exel with it. Van Exel brings it over to Lynch. Lynch the dribble. Fakes. Takes it in low to Jones. Double team. That leaves Lynch open. He comes down. He's got it. Puts it up and in. No, they traveled him. The 2 men doubled up on him, and as he tried to go up for the shot, he took the little bunny hop.
Well, both teams starting to really get to the bench now as Allen Houston comes in for Mark Macon. Those two are really battling to see who's going to be the backup number 2 guard.
All right, here's the ball to Dawkins. He's the point. And here's Addison. Addison came out of Syracuse University, number 2 pick of Phoenix in '86. Then he was with New Jersey 2 years. Bounce in low and a foul on the Lakers. 2 men were there guarding, and they called a foul on Jones. That's his second foul. Our statisticians are Jim Shaffron and Ken Phillips. Cedric Sabalas back in, tucks his shirt tail in. 7th in the NBA last year in percentages, 53.5 field goals. Dawkins pick and roll under to Miller. Miller runs over a man, but it's going to be a blocking foul in the basket will count.
Well, the Lakers tried to attack the point guard on the high pick and roll. They didn't do it. Roll man was Oliver Miller. He gets the pass, gets fouled, 3-point opportunity.
That foul was on Lynch, his 3rd. He's got to come out of the game. Sam Bowie is going to come in for the Lakers. And the Lakers are going to go with both Bowie and Vlade.
Well, not a big surprise in that Vlade was going to be playing power forward this season. That was the plan at the start of the training camp. So he'd have to be in the game occasionally with Sam Bowie.
Miller at the line. Free throw no good. Rebound Vlade. The Lakers trail at 36-32, their biggest deficit. They did lead by 8. Van Exel's got the ball coming to the front court. Boy, they're keeping Hill out a long time. Here's a whistle. And what do we got called this time?
Should be a foul on Addison.
I can't see Addison because of the coach. He never sits down. Del Harris never sits down. Tomorrow night we'll have a little show involving Del, and I think he may tell you that. All right, here's the ball into Bowie and out to Van Exel. Got a halftime feature with Del tonight on radio and television. Here's the ball to Jones above the 3 and low to Vlade. Vlade backing in. He's against Miller. Now out to Bowie. Good outside shooter. Vlade give and go to Bowie. He'll count it if it goes. It didn't go. He was right underneath. But he was hit pretty hard. He'll shoot 2.
Another area of Vlade's game that he likes to show off, and he is very good at it. He is a good passer.
Yes.
He just has a feel for the game, and he has very soft hands, so he can catch and deliver the ball a lot better, a lot quicker than most big players.
Sam Bowie, University of Kentucky, 7'1", 256 pounds. Free throw is good. He almost walked that one in. Number 2 of Portland in '84, drafted 1 notch ahead of Michael Jordan.
Well, his momentum was carrying him forward that time, and if you want to see a player with momentum, you want him to be going toward the basket as opposed to falling away from the basket.
87% last year, but he only played a few games, 25. The free throw is good. He had arthroscopic surgery. He kept him out the rest of the year. 36-34. The Lakers doing a good job at the free throw line, where they've been suffering this year in preseason. They've made 12 out of 13. Pass goes in low, and handling it down there is Addison. Pump fake, throws it up, throws it in. Addison. NBA career is 6 points a game. Now Nick Van Exel pivots, beats Hawkins, comes underneath, throws it up, it goes in, it comes out. The rebound is Vlade's underneath, and there's a foul call.
Well, Vlade manhandled Eric Leckman that time. I tell you, he did an excellent job of using his arm to get around, get the offensive rebound.
In the ball game, number 20 in the white uniform is Allen Houston, the University of Tennessee.
Pretty nice try by the point guard, Nick Van Exel.
He usually makes that little soft bank. All right, Van Exel with the ball. It's a tough shot, too. Ball over to Jones, 1-bounce dribble, 20-foot 2-pointer on the way. No, the rebound is to Addison. Addison to Dawkins. Coming in the front court, Dawkins stops, pulls up, 18-footer, in and out, no. Nice rebound by Sam Bowie. The Lakers come the other way with speed, and the speed deflected, or rather, in the hands of Van Exel. Van Exel holds it up. Van Exel yo-yoing up and down, talking to his teammates. Over to Sabalas. Sabalas' 20-footer is good. I was just going to say, he's only got 2 points in the game, and he's the guy that's going to lead him this year in scoring.
He has to be a guy that gets X number of points, and that X has to be about 20.
Here's a pass down the middle, and a foul on the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming through the key was Allen Houston. Van Exel didn't like the call.
Well, I don't know if he didn't like the call. Sometimes as a player, you just get upset that the official caught you in a particular situation. He just reached in real quick and he gets caught.
Lakers have 3 team fouls. All alone is Miller. Nobody guarding him. Now Vlade picks him up. Addison stops 17 feet out. He shoots, and they got the most unusual guy shooting. He's made 3 out of 4 shots off of the bench. Addison last year played in Italy, where he averaged 12 points. Right now, the Lakers wish he was back there. Van Exel has the ball in the attacking zone, trailing it by 4. Now the ball out to Jones. Dribble drive, in deep, hang, 8-footer, no good, offensive foul. Good call. He threw out the left arm. Now, for Jones, that is the 3rd foul. He's in trouble. Lynch is in trouble.
Well, he's going to have to sit down. He just goes one-on-one. The defender is right there, and Eddie takes his left arm and pushes the left arm of the defender away.
Sedale Treat replaces Jones. Now coming the ball out of the backcourt, Dawkins. Eddie is not happy. Dawkins with it. Dawkins looking for somebody to give it to. Bounce the ball off to Addison. Anybody going to stop him? Addison out in front. Houston dribble drive. Back to Addison. Sets. Fires. 20-footer. No good this time. The rebound is Vlade. Vlade thinks he's a point guard. He's dribbling in the front court. Vlade, here's a note. You're not. Here's the ball out to Van Exel. Pass underneath. Deflected. Broken up by Leckner. Lakers get a break. Standing under the basket. Combing his hair was Sabalas, and the ball bounced in his hands. At the other end, ball kicked by Vlade Divac. Reset to 24. So Sabalas gets an easy bucket. 6 points for him, and the Lakers trail by 2.
Well, you talk about Sabalas being in the right place. He's always in the right place around that basket. The Lakers trailing by 2. We've got 6:58 to play in the half on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Pistons were holding a 3-1 series lead over the Portland Trail Blazers. With only 20 seconds remaining in the game and the score not at 90, Vinnie Johnson stepped up to hit the series clinching shot.
championship is brought to you by Montgomery Wardensburg Paywall TV.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Chevrolet and the all-new Chevy Blazer. Its exclusive driver control system provides outstanding ride and handling. And by Jack in the Box, when you want something better.
Well, the Lakers have made in this quarter 3 out of 7 shots, 43%, while the Pistons starting to heat up. They're 5 out of 10.
The most unusual guy hitting them, too. Addison, 3 out of 4. All right, here's the ball to Dawkins. Dawkins yo-yoing up and down outside the three-point line. Pass inside. Goes in low. Bring it back out to the free throw line. Miller throws the ball away. Terrible pass. And the ball taken by Sabalas to Threet. Front court to Vlade. Vlade holds it up. Vlade's high pass comes over here to the far side. Van Exel fires for 3, and he got it. I believe it was 3.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Yeah. All right, it's now 41-40. The Lakers grab the lead. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the ball game. Whistle.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul called inside. They're calling him very closely tonight. Very closely. Van Exel had set the Laker record last year for 3-pointers in a game, 123, and he's got 3 tonight in the opener. Here's Threet with it. He traveled. Wow, they didn't call it. Free ball. Dawkins has got it. Yep. Dawkins gives the ball to Addison. Pass underneath. That's a good play. Put it up and in. Nice pass underneath to Allen Houston. 42-41. The Lakers are behind again. And coming to the ball in the attacking zone, we got Van Exel. We're halfway through the second quarter. Pass, far side, saved by Sabalas. And they bring it out to Vlade. Threet. Sadeo, first name. Threet guarded by Houston. Takes it in low to Bowie. And here is a... Well, you're supposed to be able to use your forearm, but he used it illegally. And Lechner, I thought he was going to be a great player when he came into the league with Utah, Stu.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have a good career with the Utah Jazz, but obviously he didn't do what they wanted to do, and they shipped him on as Joe Dumars returns into the ball game. He's been the Pistons' leading scorer for the last 4 years. Surprise, surprise.
Dumars is coming in. Mills is coming in. Hill is coming in. No Laker substitution in sight. Now the coach looks down the bench. Free throw is on the way, and Bowie makes another one. Out of the game, Lechner. Out of the game, Addison. Boy, Lechner didn't get much chance to play. So they've got Hill, Dumars, West, Mills, and Hunter. Their starting lineup on the floor.
I think right now the Pistons are still trying to search for their best rotation, because he's already used about 10 players. And, you know, in the NBA, it's very difficult to use that many efficiently.
Bowie makes his 4th free throw without a miss, and the Lakers have made 14 out of 15, hanging in the ball game with that. And the Lakers have a 1-point lead. Coming to the ball in the attacking 47 feet now. Here's Hunter. Hunter out in front. Hunter's the point guard. Hunter at the 3-point line. Hunter holds it up, brings the ball over to Hill. He was spectacular in the first quarter, the rookie out of Duke. Now here's Mills down the middle. He was spectacular shooting. Vlade got a piece of it and went in anyway. Vlade hit the ball and went in anyway. Mills, and the Lakers trail by 1. Last year, 17 points average for Mills. Jump shot by Sabalas, 18-footer, no good. The rebound to Mills. His pass intercepted by the Thief, and the Sabalas back over to Threet. And Threet comes out in front. Here's Sabalas at the base for a 20-footer. That's good. Sabalas heating up a little bit. He's got 8 points. He's made 4 out of 6 field goal tries. And the Lakers lead it in a seesaw struggle. On the simulcast from Detroit, Michigan. Hill stops 20 feet out. 2-pointer. It's on the way and good. That gives Hill 8 points.
That's all right. That's what you have to make him beat you with.
46-45 is the score. Van Exel for his fourth three. He got it. Van Exel, fourth three-pointer of the game.
He's looking around. He says, Lindsey, where are you?
48-46, the Los Angeles Lakers in front. And here's Dumars dribbling against Sedale. A couple of veterans and a foul on Sedale.
Well, Sedale,
14 fouls.
Sedale is one of those players that really uses his hands quite a bit. So he'll adjust to it because he's the guy that likes to slap at the ball. He likes to push it off with the offhand. He'll adjust.
Hill brings the ball into Hunter. Hunter dribbling, comes in low to the base, 16-foot jumper. Nice shot, nice movement. So that gives Hunter his 6th point. And the Lakers are up by, no, we're tied at 48. 48-48. Van Exel against Hunter is getting a little aggressive on Van Exel. Ball out in front. Dribble drive Vlade. Down the middle Vlade. The ball gets away. No. Here we go with Dumars to Hill. Hill coming underneath. Lay it on the net. Nice play on the delayed release. And it's 50-48. This brilliant rookie going to get a lot of headlines throughout the year. And here's Treat with the ball out in front. Van Exel's the point. Treat down the middle. Oh, he's fouled. Hunter fouled. And that'll count if it goes. It didn't go. Smart play by Van Exel. Throw it up. Maybe it'll fall in for him.
You talk about Grant Hill. Again, in transition, that's where he excels. And Lindsey Hunter makes the up-court pass. Grant Hill is not going to be denied when it's one-on-one in transition.
Great leaper.
Yeah, he's just got tremendous leaping ability at 6'8". And
Van Exel gets his 20th point.
Big-time finisher. Nick Van Exel carrying the Lakers squad at this point.
I don't recall. I could be wrong with this statement, but I don't think I am. I think that's the biggest half he's ever had.
I think that's safe to go out on that.
31 is his career high. They bring Dumars in. They bring Addison in, trying to find somebody to take care of Van Exel.
Yeah. Plus, they don't want Hunter to pick up his second or third foul.
Third. Free throws are both good. The Laker free throwing is magnificent. That gives them 16 out of 17. The Laker lead is none. It's 50-50. Dumars with it. Dumars gives the ball over to Mills. He's done everything but bite the Lakers. He's got 16 points tonight. Last year he averaged on the year 17. Dumars with it. Dumars fires for 2. He was on the line. Shot no good. The rebound is off. Look out for the travel. And Threet's got it. Front court to Van Exel. He fires another 3. Ooh, was that thing straight? And it comes off short to Mills. Mills gives the ball to Addison. Addison takes it over to Hill. Hill in the front court. His first name is Grant. Here's backing in West. Turn, shoot. 5-footer on the way. No. Rebound to Vlade. Vlade gives the ball to Van Exel. The Lakers are running with him again.
Double dribble.
And he hit it with both hands. You can't do it. You cannot hit it with both hands.
He's pleading his case, but he made his mind up to pass the ball to Sabalas. Then he changed his mind.
Yeah. Terry Durham, the referee, says, shut up and put your shirt tail in. So he did. 50-50 the score. 2:53 to play in the half. Special halftime report on the new head coach of the Lakers at halftime on radio and television. Dribble drive, great move. He can post up and work very efficiently inside.
Well, with the backcourt that the Pistons have out there right now of Hill and Dumars, that means that Nick Van Exel has to guard Dumars.
52-50 is the score. We've got Van Exel with it out in front clear to Vlade. To Threet. Threet holds it up against Hill. Remember, Hill started the game at forward. Now bounce pass in to Bowie. Backing in on Mills. Still backing in. Down. Nice. Great pass to Vlade, and he blew it, but he was fouled. Boy, Vlade really broke under there and got a nice pass.
The pass it was a good idea. It wasn't a great pass, but because Vlade has really good hands, he was able to catch that pass, take it up, and get fouled on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Fans, and now Meyer brings you the center court challenge. 2 contestants will have the opportunity.
Hey, that score is wrong. You had up the wrong score. You had the Lakers leading.
Who's an associate at the Myers School in Taylor. Okay, who's going to go first? Go ahead and take your shot.
What's he shooting up? Oh, up there. Oh, wait, okay. Don't be afraid to make him bigger. Well, Exel's got 21. Yeah. That's his career high for a half.
Tonight's Chevrolet Lakers 35th anniversary spotlight is on the 1988 NBA Finals. Led by James Worthy's triple-double. In Game 7, the Lakers topped the Detroit Pistons 108-105 for their 5th championship of the 1980s.
Well, of course, tonight they're conjecturing whether or not James Worthy, who's on the injured list, is going to retire. In New York, they're reporting that will be announced on Monday. The Lakers vehemently deny it. They do admit that James had a visit with Jerry West, and that James is considering that possibility. But James wants to continue to play. And so I think that the way he's played through the 12 years that he's been with the Lakers will leave an indelible impression, Stu.
There's no question about it. You mentioned the NBA. He was the most valuable player in that series. The Lakers were back-to-back champions. That's the first time any team had been back-to-back champions since the Celtics did it way back in the 60s.
Vlade makes one free throw. The score will be 52-52 if he makes this. He missed it, and the Lakers trail by 1, 52-51. Vlade has 9 points in the ball game. Vlade's also got 7 rebounds here in the first half.
He's played very
Hill
well
with the ball. Hill out in front, guarded by Van Exel. Will be double teamed by Sabalas. They can bring the ball to the open man Addison. He comes in low, throws it up, missed the shot. Rebound to Mark West. He forgot to shoot it. Vlade blocks it when he decides to shoot it. And Vlade gets the rebound. Vlade gives the ball to Van Exel. The lead will go to the Lakers if Sabalas can stop and make that bank shot. No, Vlade, great. No, that's Bowie. Great rebound. Bowie.
Well, the tandem of Vlade and Bowie in the game has been very productive so far.
53-52 the Lakers, and Treat's about to get a hand-checking foul out in front. Here's the ball over the left side to Addison. His 20-foot jumper on the way. That's no good. The rebound is to Mark West. He gives to Addison. He forgot to shoot it from 3 feet straight out and gives the ball to Mills. 1.5 to play in the first half. Now Mills gives to Dumars. Dumars yo-yoing at the three-point line. Takes it in low to Mills. Backs in, turn, shoot over Vlade from 10. Vlade has got to quit giving him that kind of leverage. He's just moving Vlade around like a bowling pin.
Yeah, the more ground you give, the more they take.
Huh?
The more ground you give, the more they take.
That's right. All right, here's the ball out to Bowie. Lakers trail by 1. In low, shot is blocked. Great block shot by West. Lakers come up with it. Here's the ball out of bounds to the Lakers.
Well, that's Mark West. That's his game right there. He's a defensive player, a shot blocker. Vlade tried to shoot it right in his face. Didn't get it off.
20-second timeout. 20-second timeout. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Julie gave it to me.
The announcer's wardrobes are provided again this year by Rick Halleck, Sherman Oaks, California. Oh, what a beautiful store it is. Fine menswear, exceptional style, service and value. Go in and ask for Rick himself or any one of his capable assistants.
Well, only a minute and 1 second to play in the half, and the Pistons lead the Lakers by 1, 54-53.
Ball out of bounds to Sabalas baseline. Sabalas front court. Brings it in and gets to Van Exel to Treat. Treat dribbling out in front, going to his left. 20-foot jumper and away. Won't go down, won't be close. The rebound is off. Free ball. Mark West gets it. West gives the ball to midcourt to Mills. A little bit awkward, but they got it there. Now the ball to Dumars. 48 seconds left. 18 on the 24. Bounce pass into Mills. Back to Dumars. He was set to shoot a 3, and he's still set to shoot the 3. It didn't go in. The rebound tipped by Sabalas, and it goes to Bowie. Good play by Sabalas. To Vlade. To Treat. Treat down the middle. Pull up 18 feet out. That's good. He was going straight away that time.
Yeah, going straight away, but also drifting over to the left where he likes to be.
32 seconds left. The Lakers by 1 here at the end of the first half. Hill comes to the front court. The former Duke All-American. Played while he was at Duke, center, forward, guard, dribble drive down the middle, throws it up. It's no good. I think Vlade got a piece of that ball, and here's a foul. It's going to be called against number 441, Mark West. That's free throw time for the Lakers. Vlade did get a piece of that.
Vlade got a piece of that ball. Again, that's the area where Vlade's game, I think, has improved the most. He's challenging defensively, not always backing down and flopping like he used to do when he first came into the NBA.
He's not backing his heels as much as he was. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Del Harris, first game as a Laker coach, and it's been a tough one, and it'll be tougher in the second half. 9.7 rebounds for Sabalas, 10 points. 20-second timeout taken by the Pistons. We'll be back. Conclude the half in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network. No, I don't. Now I do. I have it. The Laker Annual Chamber of Commerce Luncheon is going to be held Monday, November the 14th at noon at the Westin Bonaventure Hotel. Join the Laker team, Coach Del Harris, all the coaches, as well as front office legends Jerry West and Magic Johnson for an inside look at the season. All fans in attendance receive a copy of the Lakers 94-95 media guide. For ticket information, just call 213-580-7585. That's a nice affair. The Annual Chamber of Commerce Luncheon, November 14th, noon, Westin Bonaventure Hotel. Okay, we've got 18 seconds left. Coming out of the backcourt with the ball is Dumars. The Lakers have a 3-point lead. Dumars bounces the ball. Mills grabs it, shoots another three, didn't make it. Nice rebound by Sedale. He's out of the backcourt. He's got 5 seconds. No hurry. To Vlade. 3-pointer will be short. Air ball. Apparently he didn't know the clock. 4/10 of a second left now. Del Harris is going nuts. He's going to fly. Pass front court to West. He won't count even if it goes. So the Lakers come out of an exciting half with the lead. We'll be back with an interview with Del Harris. Coming up next, Laker Radio and Television Network with the new Laker head coach. Score at halftime, the Lakers 57, the Pistons 54. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Play in Los Angeles. The Lakers 57, the Detroit Pistons 54. Oh, the crowd got quite a kick out of that first half, and so did I.
Yeah, that was, I thought, a very good first half of basketball. If the Lakers can come out and play that way in the second half, I think they can win this ball game.
Hey, maybe they can win 82.
No. 82 over 2 years.
Nicky Van Exel is trying to set the pace, isn't he?
I'll tell you, if it's up to Nick, then the Lakers are going to win all 82. He's got 21 points at the half. He's made 4 out of 5 from three-point land. He's 6 out of 8 overall. So Nick has been doing it all for the Lakers. But one thing you have to be concerned about, when your point guard is the guy that's leading you in scoring, you're not clicking on all cylinders. So that's something that maybe will be rectified in the second half. Vlade's had a good first half. He's got 9 points, 9 rebounds, and he's also been blocking some shots. He's got 4 in the first half. Terry Mills has been the main guy for the Pistons. He's got 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 out of 13 from the field, and the 7 that he made, I think, were all from long distance. The 6 that he missed were underneath. But Terry Mills is one of my favorite players because I just like the way he works, not only during the season, but in the offseason as well. He's shown throughout the years that he's got the perimeter game working for him.
You know, you're talking about Van Exel making the 4 3-pointers. The all-time record for the Lakers in regular season is 6. That's held by Nick Van Exel, 3-pointers in a game. Also, Michael Cooper had in a playoff game at Boston 6. So there is a chance, slight though it may be, that Nick could break it tonight.
No, it's not a slight chance anymore. With the line being moved into 22 feet around, I think all of those type of 3-point shot records will be broken.
I was going to ask you about the rookies, but we're out of time. So let's listen to some band music. We'll be back with more on the Lakers simulcast. 57.
Tickets for these Soviet Flames take on the Vipers. On Sunday, November 13th, the Vipers take a bite out of the Kansas City Flames on CBI Photo Playball Action Card Count. Tickets for these and other matters of the advanced ticket window.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. Great Western will always be there. By Taco Bell, and only Taco Bell has that Taco Bell taste, so cross the border. By cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old, get into the cold. And brought to you by Pacific Bell, providing telecommunications products and services for your home or your business.
Well, the leading scorers for the Lakers, Nick Van Exel had 21, Cedric Ceballos with 10, and Vlade Divac had 9. For the Detroit Pistons, Terry Mills, 18. Hill had 10, and Dumars had 6. Lakers shot 44%, 17 out of 39. The Pistons 43%, 23 out of 53. From the free throw line, the Lakers awfully good, 19 out of 21, 91%. The Pistons 6 out of 10. The Lakers were out-rebounded 27-24. 8 turnovers for the Lakers, 6 for the Pistons. And in three-point shooting, the Lakers made 4 out of 7, all 4 by Nick Van Exel, while the Pistons made 2 out of 10.
I'll tell you, turnovers 8 and 6 is darn good for the first game of the year.
Yes.
Score is 57-54 as we await the start of the third quarter. I want to thank the people that are making our simulcast possible. Frank Pollock heading up, our technical director at technical duties and producing at KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. Our producer director for KCAL 9 is Susan Stratton. Our studio associate director Tommy Mouses. Remote associate director is Chuck McKean. Our graphics by Lynn Grossblatt Burr. And our remote camera Victor Smith. All right, here we go. The ball is into George Lynch, carrying 3 fouls. Van Exel dribbling the ball against Hunter. They've had some speed races down the floor tonight in the first half. Van Exel's played a marvelous game. Lynch brings the ball over, and is handled over here by Ceballos. Tries to drive, stops, shoots over Hill. It'll be short. Rebound Ceballos underneath. He puts it up and puts it in. He is so good in that particular type play, Stu.
Well, he's such a good offensive rebounder. That's the thing. If you go up to block his shot, you're going to leave the floor after him, so it becomes difficult to box him out.
So the Lakers, with 30 seconds gone in the second half, lead it by 5. Hunter out in front. Hunter down the middle. He beats Van Exel. He beats everybody. He scores. Nobody helped out. Van Exel can't stay with that speed any more than Hunter can stay with the speed of Van Exel. So somebody's got to make a jump switch.
Yeah, there has to be more from the weak side to get in there and clog up the middle.
And Vlade's got the ball. Coming with the ball in the front court, a 3-point lead. We've got Jones back in. He's got 3 fouls. They only gave him 2 block shots in the first half. He had 3 that the tape would show. Here's the ball out to Vlade. Vlade brings the ball over to Jones. He did not have a field goal. The ball given off to Ceballos, backing in on Hill. He beats Hill badly, puts it up, and Hill fouls him. Oh, he set Hill up for that move, didn't he?
That just showed me a little seasoning there. Cedric took care of the rookie on that one. As Grant Hill was trying to hold his ground, he gave up just a little bit of ground at the last moment. And Cedric made up the difference, got to contact, and he's on the line shooting 2.
He won the slam dunk contest back in '92 at the All-Star game. Made his last dunk blindfolded. Cedric's free throwing is good.
Well, we talk about players who have improved their scoring. In 90-91, he averaged 8, then he dropped to 7, but after that, he went for just about 13, and then last year, averaged 19.
In 30 minutes. And it's now 60-56 as he makes one and misses one. Dumars with the ball. Dumars been a little bit quiet for him tonight, so look out. Inside, we got a big mismatch, and the ball knocked loose by Vlade. Everybody dives on it. Nice play, boys. Nice play. Dumars and Eddie Jones will jump at the free throw line.
Well, Vlade did what I like to see done. They were trying to go inside to the mismatch, but Vlade, after Dumars picked up the ball, Vlade really closed, reached in, slapped the ball free.
Jones should out-jump him.
And will.
But who will get the ball?
That's the question.
They both miss it. Throw it up again. Kenny Maurer throwing it up. Dick Bavetta and Terry Durham are the other referees here on the opening night of the year. Sabala's always wearing a smile. He's really a likable man. Now tipped, and West gets it. The ball comes off to Hill. Hill drives. Can't go anywhere. Stops. Gets a screen. 20-foot jumper. In and out. Tough luck. Hard break. Rebound is to Jones. Jones comes out of the backcourt. He's pretty quick, this kid. Jones dribbled through the leg. He's out of Temple in Philadelphia. Played a lot of schoolyard ball. Here's the ball over the left side to Vlade, to Van Exel. Out to Sabalas. Drives the lane on Hill underneath. Throws it up, but would have counted had it have gone.
Well, they catch Lindsey Hunter on the reach-in.
Double team.
Yeah, reaches in trying to help his teammate and gets the foul, and Sabalas back to the free throw line.
Sabalas has made 3 out of 4 free throws tonight.
Cedric Sabalas at the line. He'll shoot 2.
Dominguez. And then Ventura Junior College. Dominguez High School, that is.
What Cedric has done that's been so effective tonight offensively against a good defender in Grant Hill is he's already shown him the jump shot from the perimeter. So that means that Grant has to close, then he's going around him.
In his 2 years at Cal State Fullerton, Sabalas averaged 21 and 23 points. Great school out there. And a 62-56. Lakers' biggest lead of the second half. And here is a whistle.
Illegal pick.
And the illegal pick. Mills sets a pick, you know it. 6'9", 280 pounds.
That's his 3rd foul, so the Lakers may want to go to whoever he is guarding right now, because right after he picks up his 3rd early in the half, he doesn't want to pick up the 4th, so he's really soft.
Coming with the ball in the attacking zone now. We've got it out in front to Van Exel. In low to Sabalas, to Lynch. He drives in low, but he traveled very noticeably before he put it on the floor. There was no reason to travel on that play. He had no one near him defensively.
He was really anxious. There was nobody near him, and he wanted to get to the basket.
Lakers have had 8 blocks in this game. The Detroit Pistons have had 2. Hill with the ball, the former Duke All-American. Hill down the middle. He's going to make his way. He gets underneath and didn't make the shot. He really used his body well. Rebound of Vlade to Van Exel. There goes Sabalas. There's the lob pass. They break it up, but it bounces into the hands of Jones, who scores his first NBA basket. Very lucky play, but you got to say one thing: Jones was flying to the hoop.
That's right, in the right place at the right time, and the Pistons want to talk it over as the Lakers have an 8-point lead on the Lakers Basketball Network. Is it a 20? 20, Sue. 20, Sue.
Sorry, Frank. Sorry. Okay, network stations, radio, TV, come back after 30. It's a 20-second job. We'll try to avoid this mistake. Boy, Eddie got a lucky basket, but he was moving.
Yeah, you get those kind of lucky baskets when you're a smart player.
Hill's got the ball. Hill dribbling against Sabalas. Hill down the middle. Backs up under the pressure of the defense. Over to the far sideline to Hunter. Dribble drive. He sees Vlade. He throws it away. It's a free ball. And it's deflected by Sabalas. Taken by Lynch. All the way under to Jones. Jones lays it up and in. He is really good going to the hoop like that. Now the Lakers have a 10-point lead. 66-56. And the Los Angeles Lakers came out here smoking. They've outscored them 9-2 in this run. And we have only played 3 minutes. Here's a jump shot outside. Looks good. Is good.
Just take over a ball game.
He really can. And it's 66-58. Coming with the ball in the front court now. We've got Sabalas handling it against Hill. Sabalas bounced up. Bad pass. Intercepted by Hunter. Didn't have to do much to intercept it. Bring it to Dumars. He drives in deep. He stops for his 4th point in a row. He doesn't get the roll. The rebound is out to Van Exel, who comes down screaming while he was in the air. Van Exel having fun. Van Exel, I'll tell you, the guy that's got the most spirit on this whole club. I saw him at halftime getting the guys ready for the second half. The pass cross-courted to Jones. He comes underneath and throws up a beautiful delayed scoop shot. It's Sadale 3. He He's really into this team now. He left the club in Hawaii. He got fined heavily. He and West had their words together. And boy, I'll tell you, Threet's come back with an attitude that I've never seen before from him. Here's the ball to Dumars. The Laker lead is 10, 68-58. Dumars dribbling. Look out, Vlade. Silly foul.
Foul on the Lakers, Vlade Dumars.
Well, Vlade was trying to come out and give some support, but he came out a little bit out of control, and Joe Dumars made the contact, and that's a blocking foul on Vlade. That was a nice play on the other end by Eddie Jones. Nice scoop shot.
All right, here we go. Vlade should never have gotten that foul. 30 feet away from the basket, etc. The clock is not moving. The 24-second clock is not working.
Well, you talked about how clever Eddie Jones is at going to the basket. He is just that. He can create shots that you don't think are there.
He can make his own shots. That's absolutely right. See if the 24 works now. Well, if they don't throw it in, well, 5 seconds. What? That was a long one. Pass in, and it's knocked away out of bounds by Lynch.
They're home.
Yeah, I'll say. That was about a 30-second count.
Oh, boy.
Here's the ball to the 10-second line to Hunter. Hunter, a good little player out of Jackson State in his second year. Brings the ball to Dumars. He's double-teamed. He's single-teamed. He fires it up to the count. It goes. It didn't go. That's probably the fourth foul on Jones. Nope, they didn't get Jones. They got Lynch, and it is his fourth.
That's a big foul because this unit really has been effective for the Lakers, especially in this young third period.
Very
so
good.
George is going to have to go to the bench now, and his replacement is going to have to just continue with the same kind of effort that he had when he was in there. As Joe Dumars is the guy.
Somebody ought to tell the coach that he's got 4. Get him out of there.
Well, better hurry up.
I'll say you better hurry up. They're not taking him out. They're leaving him in.
Well,
that's a gamble.
It's a gamble. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. Joe Dumars, the only remaining player from the 89-90 championship teams here in Detroit.
Both free throws are good. And it's 68-60. The Lakers leading here in the third quarter. Long way to go, and Lynch in foul trouble. Now we got Van Exel. Crosses the 10-second line and gives the ball off to E.J. Jones. Jones gives it back to Van Exel. Van Exel bounces in beautifully. And another pass underneath. And a shot is blocked into there. Sabalas went to the hoop. It was blocked by West. Great play. Here's Hunter. Pulls up. 18 feet out. Shot no good. Rebound is off. Vlade's knocked down by Mills. The ball is taken by Jones to Van Exel. Left side is Sabalas. Underneath for the reverse layup. No. Foul. And the foul is going to be 5 on Lynch. Why he's in there is hard to figure. But he won't be in there long. If we got his foul wrong, maybe we got the
I hope we do.
What has he got on here? You got 5 fouls, official?
Now that was
still
a very nice rebound to start that by Eddie Jones after Vlade got knocked down. Eddie Jones, the guy that came up with the loose ball.
Now they're going to bring the substitute in, but it's too late before the ball comes in play. Bowie will come in.
Now they should run something to whoever he's guarding. Here's
the ball to Hunter. Hunter's got it, takes it out the free throw line to Mills. Mills looks for his 20th point, gets it on a layup. 68-62. The Lakers give up 4 in a row. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Boy, that 5th foul on Lynch is going to be big in the 4th quarter. Here's the ball over to Vlade, who's had an excellent game. He's had an excellent season so far. Ball in low to Sabalas. Turns underneath. Shot is rejected by Hill. Taken by Lynch to the baseline. Gives it to Sabalas for a 20-footer. Swish. Nice shot. Sabalas.
He tried to shoot that quick shot on Hill, and Hill said, I have nothing to do with that one, buddy.
70-62 is the score. The Lakers up by 8 in the 3rd quarter. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. Here's the ball over the baseline to Dumars. The little fake, then the open shot from 17. Rebound pushing off. Is that Mills? If it's Mills, no, they call it. I believe they call it on West. No, they got Mills. They got Mills. That's 5 on him. 4. We'll be back in a minute. The Lakers are leading at 70-62 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Cole Filler, Miller Genuine Draft, get out of the old, get into the cold. And by your Southern California Ford dealers, who sell 5 of the 10 best-selling vehicles in America.
The Lakers are up by 8, but they have lost one of their most important starters, George Lynch. Not permanently, but he's got 5 fouls, and no way you'll see him back before at least the middle of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would be very surprised. This game would have to turn around so drastically to get him in before that time, but with 5 fouls, he's going to be sitting for a long time.
Now what you got to hope for if you're a Laker fan is that Eddie Jones stays away from his 4th foul. Now we got full court pressure. Sabalas has got it, brings it into Van Exel, and that's a pretty good place to take it.
Chick, you know, we haven't seen Anthony Peeler tonight.
No, that's right.
At all.
All right, here with the ball, we got Van Exel. Van Exel dribbling, body check. Van Exel back and forth like a windshield wiper. 18-footer is good. Oh, what a play by Van Exel. His first point of the second half, his 23rd of the game, working on a career high of 31. That was a heck of a shot, Stu.
Yeah, that was a difficult shot. He worked hard for that one.
62, here comes Hill around a pick. He gets the ball. He's against Jones, and a foul on Jones. There it is. I said you got to hope you didn't get it. You got it already.
That was a nice spin move, though, by Grant Hill, even without the foul, as he was going baseline. But Nick Van Exel on the other end worked hard on Hunter. He says, Lindsey, you're mine tonight no matter what I do. It's on you.
I tell you, I believe everything I've read about Grant Hill. He is super.
Yeah, so is Nick Van Exel tonight. He's super, too.
He's going to have a great year. They're going to bring Sedale in now.
Yeah, they got to get Eddie out of there.
Got to get him out of there. That's right. Hunter dribble drive. Hunter in deep. Bank shot, no good. Rebound tip by Bowie. Nice play. It goes to Sabalas. 3-on-2. Right side to Van Exel. He didn't shoot the 3. He comes driving underneath. Oh! They're going to call a charge. They're going to call a charge. Mauer calls a charge on the play. I want to tell you, he got low bridge. He was up high.
Well, what Nick is complaining about is he thinks that Mark West was too far under the basket in that imaginary box as he goes past Grant Hill, runs right into Mark West.
Forget the discussion on the foul, Stu. I think the important thing is that Van Exel wasn't hurt in that spill, don't you?
Yeah, he hit that floor hard, but he got up so fast.
TL.
The illegal defense, Lottie.
Illegal?
Yeah.
All right, it's 72-62, 5:27 to play. The Lakers now without 2 starters. A lot of discussion, not much basketball right now. Vlade's trying to find out from the referee exactly why they called it, and Terry Durham explains it. Vlade said, I don't understand.
Yeah, they're on different pages.
Yeah.
Vlade thinks that his man was closer to the free throw line than the official thought he was.
Dumars makes the free throw. Dumars in the ball game with 11 points. Dumars free throwing has made 5 without a miss. Hill has it out. He takes a lot of time getting the ball in. Usually, not that time. Ball into Hunter. Hunter driving. Vlade trying to guard him. Out to Hill. That's a 2-pointer if it goes. It won't. Rebounds to Vlade Divac. Vlade's length the court pass. Sabalas is perfect. Reverse layup is good. I'll tell you, if you think that's an easy pass, folks, he threw that ball 65 feet right on the money.
And he had to throw it over the high-flying Grant Hill.
That would make Hostetler a little bit envious. Dribble drive down the middle. Charge or block it. A blocking foul on the Lakers. Hill will go to the line, and the foul will be on Sedale 3. Hill in school last year as a senior. 70% of his free throws.
When you talk about that last pass that Vlade made, it was just beautiful.
Oh, unbelievable.
Just beautiful. The shot by Sabalas wasn't too bad either.
Fortunate bounce for Hill on the free throw. His father, Calvin, as most of you know, was a great star for many years in the NFL. Free throw good again. That gives the rookie 12 points. And he's played an outstanding game. Every second he's been out there. 74-65, cross-court pass to Sabalas. He gives it back to Van Exel. Back to Sabalas. Sabalas, here's a good shooter from the baseline. Oh, in and out, no good from Bowie. Rebound is to Dumars. Dumars coming to the front court here in the 3rd quarter. Dumars stutter step. He's down the middle. He beats one man. He beats another. Ball is pass apparently to Miller, and he scored. I thought Vlade blocked it into a pass, but maybe not.
Well, I'll take your word for it since I didn't get the chance to see that one.
74-67. We got to buy him a chair.
He won't use it.
Van Exel for his 5th 3. No good. Rebound is off the Hill. Grant Hill out of the backcourt.
Stop the ball.
Rookie takes the ball over to Dumars. Bounce down the middle of West. He throws it up, didn't get it. He gets it back. He goes to the hoop. He puts it up in a slot for Golden. Nice work by Mark West. West has got 10 rebounds. Vlade Vlade has got 9.
Well, he stayed after his own shot, did Mark West, and then the goaltend on Sam Bowie.
All right, the Lakers are leading by 5. Sabalas with it here in the third. Bad pass, but luckily it gets to 3 to Vlade. Vlade fake the pass. He gives it out in front to 3. Van Exel in low to Bowie. Right hand hook on a turnaround is good. He says to West, so you scored one of me at the other end. Here it is, baby, back in your face.
Again, the Lakers, the Pistons are trapping now, and the Lakers didn't have anybody in the middle.
Nobody. 76, 69, the Lakers are in front. Here's Hill, pass, foul, Sabalas. Almost. Doesn't count. That's his third foul.
Now, had Cedric tried to just tip the ball and keep running at the same time, he tried to slow up and get this one, and as a result, he runs right into the back of Grant Hill.
Hill will go to the line. Hill has shot 2 free throws in the game, both here in the third quarter, and he made them both. The free throw is good. In school last year at Duke, he averaged 17 points, shot only 70% of his free throws. I would think he'd be a better free thrower than that.
Well, his perimeter game is not that good, and I can tell you why. His shot is a little too low. If I had him, I'd move the shot up just a bit.
76-71. And the Lakers come down with a 5-point lead here in the third with 3.5 to play. Sedale Threet with the ball out in front. Now the ball to Van Exel. Dribble drive. Great move. Give to Sabalas. He blows it. Gets it back. Puts it up to be fouled. Boy, I'll tell you. Let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, how important that play was for Sabalas if we run a replay. Most guys, when they miss a shot like that, they put their head down and pout. Not him. He goes right back after it.
Cedric. His feet hit the ground, and he was back up to get the miss himself, and then gets fouled. He's at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Marvelous play. He's looking for his 20th and 21st point. He sneaks up on you, doesn't he? The free throw is good by Sabalas. In the ball game, he has made 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 now with that one. Free throw no good. The rebound is off. Oliver Miller has got it. Pass the midcourt to Hill. The Laker lead is 6. Hill changes direction. Comes down the middle. Lays it off. Shot blocked by Vlade. Rebound. Great block by Vlade.
Vlade's 5th block shot of the ball game.
Wow. Vlade's career high is 6. He did it 5 times in his career. Comes in low. Look out for the charge. Right hand bank shot is good. Boy, Vlade's game has improved so much since the middle of last season, folks. It's hard for us to believe, isn't it, Stu?
I mean, he is just playing with a sense of happening. You know, sense of he knows what's happening now, as opposed to always having that startled look on his face.
Hunter walks the ball to the front court, trailing it by 6 here in the third. Now he gets inside the 3-point line, stops, gives the ball over to the far sideline here to Hill. He's down the middle, he's in deep, puts it up, both hands, scores, he's fouled. Boy, is that a good player. Most guys take that one hand, slam it or whatever. He rides it up to make sure of it with both hands.
Well, he was riding it with both hands because I believe he was going to try to dunk it, but he gets fouled. He's at the line for a 3-point opportunity on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Right now, the Palace Guards reserve line has 8 large Hungry Holly pizzas, and they're going to go to fans that make the most noise. So if you want your pizza, let's go.
Yeah.
What's on tap, Stu?
Well, we've got a full schedule of games tonight. some of the not important, but the games that are interesting are New York at Boston's interesting. Indiana at Atlanta, that should be a good one. Golden State at San Antonio, and Miami at Utah should have some interest in it. Vlade Divac, you know, he made that block, then he got dunked on. He came back down. He said, Mark West, I can score on you anytime, any place. He's having another fine game. 11 points, 11 rebounds, 5 block shots. Only 2 personal fouls. That's the important stat for him now.
Hill at the free throw line, looking for his 5th consecutive free throw, looking for his 17th point of the game. Free throw good. Sabalas takes it out, brings it into Vlade. Score 79-76. Pass all the way down the floor, and nobody guarding Bowie.
That was the worst press I've ever seen. They were guarding everybody in the front court and forgot all about defending the basket.
He's too small. They couldn't see him. He's only 7'1", 256. Dumars to Hill. Hill at the top of the key. Hill goes above the three-point line now. 22 feet straight out. Hill looking, takes the ball over to Oliver Miller. Bounce in low. Behind the board, trying to shoot it. It's knocked away and out of bounds. A great defensive play by Sedale Street. Super play on Dumars.
He doesn't make that play. They get a layup because Dumars is getting ready to find Grant Hill.
6 on the 24. The inbound pass. Miller's in trouble. 4-3 in the clock. 2, 1. 20-foot jumper and no good. He got it off in time. The rebound is Sabalas's. And Sabalas with 11 rebounds to go with 20 points. Gives up Vlade, dribble drive, and he's fouled. Timeout is called by the Detroit Pistons. When we come back, Vlade will be at the line.
Well, Don Chaney is unhappy. 2 plays in a row defensively. The Pistons didn't have a clue what to do on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance, program passes 454. Give yourselves a big hand.
Hey, Laker fans, you're looking for something special for your weekend? Well, join the Laker Family Plan. Yes, sir, the Family Plan, you'll receive discounted youth tickets, free parking, food, and more. Now, the Family Plan is good for any weekend game all season long and are now available at the Great Western Forum box office and all Ticketmaster outlets.
Well, Cedric Sabalas having a pretty good third quarter for the Lakers offensively. He's got 20 points and 11 rebounds, 9 points so far in the third quarter. We've got 1:56 to play as Vlade goes to the line to shoot 2.
The Lakers have 35 rebounds. Vlade and Sabalas have 22 of them, equally divided between them. Free throw by Vlade is good. 12 points for Vlade.
Well, the last 2 defensive plays have made Coach Don Chaney very, very irate.
Both free throws are good. 83-76, the Lakers lead it. 1:52 to play in the third quarter. Opening night of the season tomorrow night will be in Milwaukee. More about that later. Pass cross-courted over to Miller. Miller out to Hill. Hill drives the lane. Feeds it to Dumars. He's due from right there. He missed the shot. The rebound is a 3. Sabalas to his left. Van Exel to the right. Van Exel gets it. Rides it up and in. A picture fast break. Beautiful. And it's 85-76. The Lakers lead by 9. Hunter with the ball. 1.5 minutes left to play in the third. And the Los Angeles Lakers look at Hunter outside. Hunter still looking for somebody to give it. He wants to go to Dumars and does. Dumars tries another perimeter shot. In and out, no. Rebound Hill. He takes it money back to Dumars for a 3. That's no good. Rebound is to Miller. The Lakers ought to get a rebound, but he's in underneath the Hill. Shot blocked by Vlade. And a foul is on Miller. Oh, the Lakers dodged a bullet, and Vlade made another great block shot. That gives him 6 in the game, does it not?
On my count, it gives him 6. I don't know what the official score is giving him, but he had 4 at the half. This is the second half. And I mean, he takes the challenge of Grant Hill and says, well, you're going to have to elevate a little bit higher if you're going to dunk on me.
What
the
a
Lakers
fast break.
running game's back in effect. As Nick Van Exel got the nice pass and rode it home.
Sabalas for his 21st. Anything he does not surprise us. This is a real steal that Jerry West made. A real steal.
Well, the 37th player chosen in Nick Van Exel, and then picking up Cedric Savalas. I tell you, Jerry West continues to make
both free throws are good. Don't be afraid to make the numbers bigger. 22 points. And it's now 87-76. Hunter dribbling, stop, 20-foot jumper and away. It's good. Bowie guarding him. And Bowie can't stay with a guy that fast, and no 7-footer can. It's tough if you're 5'5".
I was going to say, few small players can.
87-78. And the Lakers come the other way. Vlade's got it out in front, takes it over to Sedale. Sedale lobs it into Vlade. Vlade back to Sedale, 3. Out in front to Van Exel. Another 3 is straight, and it's good. Van Exel gets his 5th 3 of the game. He holds the regular season record for the Lakers in 3-point shots, 6. And the Laker lead is 89-78. And here is a whistle.
Illegal defense.
Who'd he get it on, Vlade? Vlade's still standing there.
I think he's going to catch Cedric.
Well, Del Harris isn't happy, I'll tell you that. And he's telling Terry Durham.
He may be telling me, but Terry's not listening.
Wait, stay with him, Susan. Free throw is no good on the technical by Hill. Durham's getting mad now. He's a little red of face. The senior official, Dick Pavetta, says, hey, guys, take it easy. Bill Burke is telling the referee, the coach isn't yelling at you. The referee says, the heck he isn't. Here we go. Hill with it. Stutter step, stop, 17 feet out. Shot no good, rebound Van Exel. He's yelling each time he's in the air, Stu.
That's the thing these days, Chip.
90-78.
You got to scream on rebounds and dunks.
Okay. The Lakers by 12.
2 of the things you never did.
I'll say that. Van Exel with it. 8 seconds left. 24 is turned off. Vlade for 2. A 20-footer not close.
Never did get his legs
No,
into
never got his legs set. The quarter is over. And the Lakers enjoy a good quarter. At the half, their lead was 3. Their lead now is 12. 90-78. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Thank you, Terry.
This guy won't even hit the basket. Oh.
Maybe they got something going for him.
I don't know. Hasn't played a minute.
Gee, look at their shooting, Stu.
Yeah, they're not a perimeter shooting team. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, but I thought sure Dumars would make one of those.
Yeah, Joe's the guy that's having the off night. What is he from the field now?
Well, in the first half, he was 2 for 7.
He's 3 for 10 now. So our stat guy says. No, 3 for 13, they say.
Yeah, that's what it is, too.
3 for 13. That's a bad night for him, but he's still got 12 minutes.
Yeah.
He'll come in and make 10 in a row. Well, after 3 quarters, the Lakers are shooting 49%, 29 out of 59. The Pistons, 31 out of 76, 41%. Free throws, the Lakers still very good, 27 of 31. The Pistons 14 of 19. The Lakers are now leading in the rebound department, 38-37. 11 turnovers for the Lakers, only 8 for the Pistons, and they had 8 at the half.
The score is 90-78. The Lakers, both teams are going with 2 centers. Bowie and Vlade are out there, and West and Miller are out there.
Correct that. The Pistons had 6 turnovers at the half.
All right, Houston's got the ball to Miller, 20 feet out. He shoots and misses as badly as you'd expect. The rebound is to Bowie, Bowie to Sabalas. Sabalas has got 22 points in the ball game, and he has got 11 rebounds. He gets the ball back from Van Exel. Sabalas fakes. He works on a man, shoots over him from 19, no good. The rebound is long, and it comes to Grant Hill. Grant out of the backcourt, down the middle, give to Miller. Miller underneath, puts it up, it's on the way, and he got the roll.
The Lakers weren't very good at getting back defensively that time.
90-80 is the score. We're just starting the 4th quarter.
First
Lakers
5
would like
minutes.
to get a nice win here tonight. Van Exel with it over to Van Exel. That's to Threed, I should have said. Now into Bowie. Bowie holds it up. Give it back to him. Bowie turns, right-hand jumper, 10-footers, an air ball. Van Exel was wide open, and the shot that Bowie tried was very difficult. Here they come the other way. With the ball is Allen Houston, 19-footer, no good. The rebound is off to the 2 Lakers centers, and Bowie gets credit for it. Now to Sedale Threed. Threed with the ball in the attacking, 47 feet at this 94 by 50. Hunk of wood. Divac brings the ball up to Van Exel. Van Exel looks for a 3. Oh, in and out, rattled the cage. Rebound is to West. I thought he had it, Stu.
So did he.
Hill with the ball. And Hill above the 3-point line, right in front of us. Looks inside, gives to Houston. Houston, cross-court pass over to Addison. His shot won't go down, but the rebound is long. Falling down, sliding on his knees. Oh, great play by Hill. To Houston for 3. In and out, hard for Rake at both ends. Rebound, Sabalas, his 12th. And here we go with Sedale Threed. How do you like it so far, Greg? Threed dribbled right, Threed underneath. They ripped the ball out of his hands and out of bounds. Boy, Hill made one heck of a play.
Well, the Lakers want a timeout to talk it over. The Pistons have 2 big guards in there. Grant Hill at 6'8", and Allen Houston at about 6'6 and a half. The Lakers are going to have to think about how they want to attack on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Palace Knights.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Taco Bell, and only Taco Bell has that Taco Bell taste, so cross the border. And by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old, get into the cold.
Lakers lead it 90-80. We've got 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to play. Anthony Peeler, who missed most of last season, started all the exhibition games, has not played yet tonight. Doesn't seem to bother him.
2-shot foul.
2-shot foul before the pass-in. Boy, those kind kill you.
Yeah.
They kill you if you're the coach. 2 shots coming to Van Exel. Van Exel in the ball game with 28. His career high is 30.
31, isn't it?
31, yes. Yeah. These 2 will make him 30 is what I was thinking.
But with those 2 big guards in the game for the Pistons, they're going to have to do some holding because they just can't keep up with the foot speed of Nick Van Exel.
But can the Lakers handle the size at the other end?
That's the question.
6 for 6 free throwing tonight, Nicky. He is so full of confidence this year, you can't believe it. Do you see what I mean about the attitude of Sedale 3?
Yes.
Wow. So good. 92-80. The Lakers lead by 12 for the second time. Now we're in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes behind us, 10 to go. Addison with it. Had a good second quarter. And the baseline pass is to Miller and out in front to Hill. Hill to the dribble. They cover him pretty well at the free throw line. Takes over the far sideline for a three. Shot put in by Houston. 92-83. Their third three-pointer of the ball game. And with the ball in the front court, Sedale. To Bowie. Back to Sedale 3. Sedale guarded by Hill. Sedale 3 looks for Vlade, gives it to him with 10 in the 24. And the Lakers throw it away. Vlade's pass for 3 did not materialize. You can't make too many mistakes against this club, folks. They've got Dumars sitting over there ready to come back, and he's got to start hitting because he's only 3 for 13 tonight. Eddie Jones will come back in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jones will bring 4 fouls with him. Tony Smith will come in the next time he's hit. Hill comes in low, charging. No question about it. He never got his head past the man or his shoulder either.
I mean, he just tried to bogart Nick Van Exel. Nick did an excellent job of drawing attention.
Easy.
He screamed, he fell backwards, and the official, which is a good one, Dick Bavetta, right on the spot.
Bavetta is the only official to work the Olympics in Barcelona in '92. All right, Lenny is in the ball game. Van Exel has the ball. The Laker lead is 92-83. Smith takes it over to Jones. Jones into Vlade Divac against Miller. Vlade thinks he can score on him anytime he wants, and Vlade kicks it out of bounds.
Well, Vlade
has 2 turnovers in a row.
Well, Vlade can't get too caught up in this individual thing right now with Miller. Miller has been trying to get under Vlade's skin here.
And he has. 92-83. Addison with the ball. Addison came into the league with Phoenix in '86. Second round pick. West was in the league. Here's another three-pointer by Houston. Shot no good. Rebound hit by Tony Smith, but it's taken by Addison. Addison to the dribble. Addison out in front to Houston. Over to Hill. Drives in low. Puts it up. Nice shot. Sensational shot. One thing that'll take you out of a game is what the Lakers are doing now, turning it over.
Yes.
Unnecessarily.
Well, especially when you had a nice 10-point lead.
92-85. Last year, Bowie with the ball had a 21-point game and 9 rebounds here as the Lakers won on Van Exel's shot with just 17 seconds left. Vlade's 20-footer no good, and the Lakers are cooling off, taking unwarranted outside shots, not moving the ball well now. Let's see what they do this time down defensively. 7-point ball game. Just a second ago was 12. Hill drives underneath, throws it up left-handed, didn't make it. Rebounds to Miller. Timeout, the Lakers.
Well, it's the timeout that the Lakers need desperately. Their lead of about 10 just a minute or so ago is now down to 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It's a 20-second, I guess. They're all out on the floor. Come back, network, come back after 30.
I never did see the sign that time. Well, in the last minute and 25 seconds, the Pistons have outscored the Lakers 7-0. And a lot of it has to do with the creativeness of Grant Hill getting into the basket. He missed that last shot, but the offensive rebound put it in.
The Laker lead is only 5. They've been outscored 9-2 in the last 4:05. The last 7 points belong to Detroit. Van Exel with it. The Lakers got to settle down now. Van Exel looking for somebody to give it to. In playing the post is Vlade, being pushed around by Miller. Vlade goes to the dribble. Vlade comes down the middle with a pass to Smith. 16 feet out. He misses it. And the rebound is off to Mark West. West gives the ball to Addison. Addison out of the backcourt. And in the backcourt, the ball is to Houston. Houston's a pretty good three-point shooter. Houston right in front of us now on the simulcast. Screen by Miller. Behind it comes Hill. The ball to Hill, and he's picked up by Vlade. That's a mismatch. Vlade steals the ball. Vlade goes to the dribble to Van Exel. Van Exel down the middle, underneath, throws it up and in. Oh, what a shot. He put great English on it and slid it in. If you ever had a basket that you needed, he's the same guy that beat them here in the last 17 seconds a year ago.
New career high for Nick. That's his 32nd point.
Ball goes into Hill. He pivots on Smith, comes behind the board, puts it up to be knocked down. Looked like Vlade got him. Eldon Campbell's coming in for the Lakers. The foul is called on Tony Smith.
That last basket by Nick Van Exel after the steal by Vlade, reaches in, punches it loose, gives it to Nick, and then Nick goes into his bag of tricks. Two defenders are there to block it. He just pulls it down, throws it back up, says, hey, this is easy. I like playing against the Pistons.
Great play, great play.
Just a great individual move by Nick Van Exel.
The best part of that whole sequence, though, Stu, was Vlade stole the ball, right? Then he had a man out in front to pass it to Jones, but no passing lane, and he didn't try to force it.
Didn't force it, gets a rest now. How long can they afford to keep him on the bench?
Hill makes a free throw, misses a free throw. Out of the game goes Vlade Divac. Eldon Campbell replaces him. Eldon's got some big shoes to fill out there tonight. Now the ball to Van Exel. DeBuy comes underneath. Left-hand jumper is good. Oh, what a shot with the left hand by Sam.
If he shoots it with his right, he eats it.
He eats it. Long passes. Miller knocking it down at the baseline. 6.5 to play. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass down the middle of Addison. His shot is broken up. Campbell and Jones. Let's see what we got. There's no fight started. They just got their arms entwined. And the foul is called against Addison.
I tell you, the Lakers, to the man that has been in this ball game, they have all played extremely well. Cedric Ceballos with 22 points and 13 rebounds. He's played well. Everybody who's been asked to go into the game by the coach, Del Harris, has responded.
Dumars comes back in the ball game.
Uh-oh.
Campbell goes to center. Bowie leaves the game. Vlade's out of the game. Campbell with the ball. 10 seconds on the 24. Campbell gives the ball to Tony Smith. His ball out in front of Van Exel with 5 on the clock. He knows it. Shoots a 3. Got it! Van Exel gets his 6th three-pointer. His career high is now 35. He's tied his own regular season record for threes, and that was about a 30-footer.
Yeah, that was legit with air.
Yeah, I'll say. Hill drives on Smith. Hill changes direction, feeds it up, and Campbell blocks it up. Campbell gives the ball to Van Exel, to Smith, under the basket. Fumbled away by Jones, picked up by Jones, blown by Jones. Oh, what a golden opportunity gone awry. Dumars is being harassed, throws it under to Addison, reverse layup, no good. Campbell wants it, everybody wants it. Jones wants it, Jones has got it. Foul by Dumars. Fantastic effort. Fantastic.
That's the key word there, was the effort.
Van Exel is just asked to be taken out. He's out of gas temporarily. 5:21 to play. Look at the distance on this three-pointer.
Well, the clock was running out. Nick Van Exel, point guard, looks up. He knows the clock. He says, don't worry about a thing. We got 5 minutes, 21 seconds to play. The Lakers now.
The Pistons have. They're going to go small and quick.
Yeah, they still have quite a bit of time, but they choose to go small right now.
The Lakers have outscored them 7-1 in the last 4.5 minutes after the Lakers lead had been cut to 5. Campbell with the ball. Campbell brings the ball over to Ceballos. Ceballos outside jumper. A foul underneath the basket is going to be on Allen Houston. His second stupid foul of the game. The other one occurred on an inbound pass play.
That's the 4th team foul, so right now the Lakers can continue to get to the basket. They'll be shooting free throws with 5:07 left.
Throughout the preseason, Stu and I said that Ceballos and Van Exel had to carry the load scoring. They've got 57 of the Lakers' 99. Ball to Jones. 19 in the 24, 5 in the game clock. Sedale Threet coming to his left. The ball goes in to Ceballos, guarded by Addison. Ceballos backs him in. Some more. Underneath, left-hand jumper, no good. The rebound is off, free ball. And Smith gets it after Campbell hit it. Good job by Eldon Campbell.
Use the clock.
Darn right. We got 18 in a new set in the 24. 4th quarter action. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance, inviting you to be with us from Milwaukee tomorrow night. Jones shot, blocked beautifully by Hill. A great leaping block. Boy, that came from a long way out. And with the ball in the front court, Allen Houston. Houston's got the ball. Pass underneath the basket to Dumars. He gives the ball to Hill. He has it knocked loose, and a foul on the Los Angeles Lakers. That foul is going to be on Jones, and for Jones, that's 5. Boy, the Lakers have done a heck of a job for the second half, basically without Jones and Lynch.
Especially without Lynch, is because Lynch picked up that foul and had to go to the bench, and he's been riding it for quite a while. Vlade is over there getting a rest, and maybe more importantly, Nick Van Exel is over there getting a rest.
The free throw is good. That's 7 out of 8 made by Hill.
Well, at least I thought Nick was getting arrested. Here he comes.
Hey, you can't lose this game now. You can't let this one get away. That stays in your mind the rest of the season, at least till tomorrow night. 99-90. Both free throws by Hill are good. In his debut in the pros, he's got 22 points. Bad pass by Campbell, but was knocked out of bounds by Hill instead of intercepted.
Well, he tried to. He just had to get a hand on it. But again, when they're pressing, you don't want the ball on the sideline. You want it in the middle.
All right, Van Exel comes back in. Jones comes out. 4:12 to play. 9-point ball game. It's nothing with that 3-point line out there, believe me. But I'd rather have it than be chasing it, wouldn't you? Smith with it. Into Campbell. Turns underneath. Lays it up and in. That's a beautiful move. The basket counts.
What a play.
What a sensational move. 99 times out of 100 last year, Eldon goes to his left on that play. This time he faked left, came back right.
Nice drop step. Terry Mills leaning on him, and Eldon feels the contact, gets the basket. He has a possible 3-point opportunity here.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of a move. 5 fouls on Mills. Free throw is no good. The rebound is off to Mills. Mills to Houston. Allen Houston going in low, underneath, throws the ball away. Free ball knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Van Exel. Let's see if the referee saw the same way. Yep, he did. Del Harris, first game ever as a Laker coach. 16 on the 24, 3:52 in the game clock. Out of the game goes Houston. In comes Hunter. Hunter's a very good player. 3:52 to play, and the ball is into Mills. He's had a great first half, particularly. Hill has had a solid game in all departments. That's him dribbling. His pass thrown away. Oh, he's going to get bailed out. He's going to get bailed out on the pass. The ball comes out of bounds. No free throws. The foul is on Smith.
Well, with 3 minutes and 44 to play, the Lakers are still in pretty good shape foul-wise.
And the inbound pass comes off to Hunter. Hunter dribbling out in front. First name Lindsey. Over the far sideline. Jump shot put up by Mills. No good. The rebound Sabalas. Sabalas comes up with yet another rebound. That's his 14th at the other end. They get the ball to Campbell. He misses a layup. Even though he was fouled, he should have made it. And he knows it.
Yeah, you go up like that, butterflies hit your stomach because you're afraid someone is taking your legs out from under you. As he was hit from behind, Tony Smith with a nice look. Eldon was the catch. Terry Mills with the foul pushes him right in the back. I can understand why he missed that one.
Boy, the Pistons have been terrible in the second half, getting back, covering the big man.
Yeah, their coach feels the same way, and I'm sure when they review film, he's going to have a lot to say to them about that.
Campbell's free throw is good. The Lakers have a 12-point lead again. If he makes this, it'll be the biggest lead of the game. Nice shooting, nice shooting. Eldon Campbell gives the Lakers a 103-90 advantage. 3.5 to play. Don't foul him, Tony. That's the way. Chick just said, don't foul him, Tony.
Well, maybe Chick shouldn't have said that.
Maybe the ball comes out of bounds. I don't see any sense fouling him back there with a 13-point lead.
No, I don't either. But they're doing what they've been doing, putting good pressure on. They had the foul to give. Now they have none left.
That's right. They have none left is right. They're up by 13. Hill's got it. Hill brings the ball over here to Hunter in front of our broadcast position here on the floor. Back over to Hill. Hill in low to Miller. Wow! He threw a no-look pass. Luckily, Dumars caught it. He is fouled on the dribble. Sabalas gets his 4th foul. Sabalas has got 14 rebounds. His career high rebounding is 15.
Oliver Miller, I mean, wasn't even looking. It was actually going to Raphael Addison, but he didn't catch it, but Joe Dumars did, and he gets fouled.
Joe's always, as we've told you earlier, been a great free thrower. Career 85%. That'll be short.
He is just not having a Joe Dumars night, but with 82 games to play, I mean, in the season, everybody, bar none, has nights like this.
Free throw is good. He's got 12 points, excuse me. Inbound to Van Exel. He's got 6 3-pointers. One more, the all-time Laker record. He owns it now. Smith underneath puts it up to be fouled. Addison got him. And the Lakers have this game in the refrigerator.
Woo,
the door is closed, the lights out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello is jiggling.
Yeah, you've been practicing that again, haven't you? You haven't been able to say that in a regular season game in a few months there.
You're right.
Almost 5, 6 of those rascals.
I had the fridge up for sale, but somebody told me they're going to be good next year. You better keep it. Both free throws are good, Tony, and it's 105-91. Lakers in the preseason averaged 110 points. So did the Pistons. Here's the ball. Hunter outside for 3. No. Rebound is off. Hill's got it. Hill feeds under to Miller. He has it knocked loose nicely by Sabalas, his former teammate at Phoenix. And Threet has some fun. Threet's attitude is unbelievable. He's in every huddle as though he were the cheerleader for the ball club. Never before like that. And this isn't his first year. Smith with the ball. Smith brings the ball over to Sedale. 9 on the clock. See Sedale look down the other end for the clock. Boy, that's a smart play. 5 on the clock. Smith at the base. 20-foot jumper is good. And it's now 107-91. 2:24 to play. And at least half of the 21,000 have gone out into the rain. Cross-court pass over to Hill. The Duke kid has given him a nice show. Dumars for 2. Straight away, that's short. Rebound is off to Sedale. 3. Tell you, as a backup point guard, he's going to be something this year, Stu. And he can play at the same time as a 2 guard.
Yeah, and he is doing that right now because Van Exel's in the game.
Absolutely.
Although they are small with Tony Smith out there.
Sabalas dribble drive. Sabalas in deep. Scoop shot didn't have enough on it.
That's traveling.
And we call traveling. He must have caught it himself after it didn't get to the
He didn't catch it, but he did get a finger on it, and he was the
That's
last.
all it is.
That's right. Somebody in between has to touch it if it's an air ball.
107-91. Nice victory for the coach and his staff. Down the middle goes Dumars for his shot, or was that Hunter? Hunter, and he was fouled. 2 shots.
That's his second.
Boy, that's going to be a much more pleasant ride to Milwaukee tonight, you know?
That's going to be a much
I
more
might get
pleasant
a
ride
seat.
to anywhere. They might not have you flapping the wings to get there.
All they could use the flap of the wings of Dell showed us.
At the end of the half, he said he's going to fly. He's going to fly.
Jones will come in for the Lakers. 149 to play. Van Exel comes out. Oh, what a game. Career high, 35 points. Only 4 assists and 2 rebounds.
You know what? Nick Van Exel may be leading the league in scoring.
He might be. He might be because Jordan's playing baseball.
Well, we don't know what Shaq and the rest have done tonight either.
No, 35 is pretty high. Sabalas with it. 107-93. Sabalas gives the ball off to Sedale. Lakers with that tough opening schedule, 10 out of 14 on the road. Now we got Sedale going to his left. Gives it to Campbell. 20-footer. If that goes, they're going to win. It went.
Well, you already put it in the refrigerator. What are you talking about?
I know, but I got excited when I saw him line up the shot. Nice shot, Eldon. 109-93. Dumar. No, it's Hunter. Addison. Cross-court pass. Gets to Hill. It's punched away by the Thief. It's a free ball. And they're going to call a foul on Hill, trying to protect the ball and keep Smith away from it. The coach has his arm around Van Exel down here.
Well, in the post-game chat with the media, Coach Don Chaney will be saying to the press, well, I told you not to get too excited.
Hey, look at here. Michigan State star of last year coming in. His name is Anthony Miller. They call him Pig Miller, 6'9", 255. Number 2 pick of Golden State, and Jerry West traded for him just before training camp. Only 23 years of age. He's not a very talkative kid. I said to him today, congratulations on making the squad. He said, thanks. I said, anybody coming over for the game tonight from your hometown? Yep. You happy about your situation? Yep. Also coming in is Antonio Harvey, 6'11", 230 out of Pfeiffer College. The free throws by Smith, both good. And it's 111-93. Here's Hunter coming to front court. Hunter can't lose Smith, so he brings the ball over here to Macon. Out to Hill. He fires a 3. Actually, his toe was on the line, but they give him the 3. His toe, if you saw it on the screen, was on the line, right in front of us. But what's the difference? 111 to 96.
That's the difference, a point.
Could be a difference someday in a game, couldn't it? All right, here's the. Sometimes you look at it and the angle will change it too. Miller, make it. Pig, he did. Pig hit a deuce. Look at the bench. Look at the bench. Vlade and all of them are up hollering.
That's what you like to see out of your team.
Yeah.
You really like to see everybody into it.
Sabalas is hollering, big, big. Well, one thing to keep in mind tonight, and we can't hide it, Peeler did not get in the game. He started every preseason game. Hunter outside for 2. He was on the line. They saw it this time. They're saying 3, but it wasn't. It's a 2. 113-98. 25 seconds left. Lakers, nobody in the league has a better record. 3 with the ball.
Plus, they could probably have the league's leading scorer.
Yep. Turnaround jumper. A 16-footer. Wow, what a shot by Antonio Harvey.
Chick, why didn't you catch it? It came right to you. All you did was duck. Turned your head and ducked.
They're lucky I didn't catch it because I might have thrown it in the... I might have thrown it in the basket if I'd have caught it.
Yeah, right. The basket that you have under the table.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. And the ball game is over. Great victory for the Lakers. Great victory. 115-98. Don Chaney and Del Harris. The coaches, Michael Cooper going off the floor. Harris has got a lot to be happy about tonight. And not so with the Detroit Pistons. We'll be back in a second. Lakers win it 115-98 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Are we on? There's no on camera, right? Okay. Next game promo. He's got it. No. All right, he's on headset now. Next game promo, the score, play of the game.
(92-87) it was.
Wow.
Detroit shot 39%. I was flat on it.
Good job. Thank you.
Very good. Did you get paid yet? Go out to the truck. Is that finals?
Yeah. Let's see what they have here. Gee, they only gave Vlade 5 blocks.
Los Angeles Lakers basketball has been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Toyota and their full line of quality cars and trucks. By the American Express card. Don't leave home without it. By coal-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old, get into the cold. By Taco Bell, and only Taco Bell has that Taco Bell taste, so cross the border. By Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. And by Pacific Bell, providing telecommunications products and services for your home or business.